Shit, I'm ready when you is. Or are we already going?
That's your podcast. It's not mine.
I didn't know we already started.
Yeah, we're
All right, so this is
recording.
how the first episode officially started. We was here talking about a whole lot of red. I'm wearing a lot of blue today, it seems. This the Cronem show.
Hey.
I didn't really plan this shit, but we here. All right. If y'all know who it is, this is the legendary DJ Las Vegas. What some may know him as D Sinatra. He be spitting, though.
Ooh, I don't think nobody knows that.
Are they supposed to know that?
They could if they want. I don't care.
Man.
Hey, I just dropped a new song today, man. It's called, fam, I don't even know what it's called. But I've been dropping songs every Friday. I think we're at the 4th record. So, it's called Shots. So the song is called Shots.
What kind of shots is it about?
It's just called Shots. I just called it because of the hook.
All right, what's a song I named some random shit that had nothing to do with it? I don't know. I just got a lot of songs I can't even remember.
You want to hear it?
I mean, we gonna play it on the pod?
Yeah, why the fuck not? It's your pod. I mean, it's up to you if you want to hear it.
Hold on, but before we even get into that,
Oh.
all right, so yo, do you think we should continue dropping on Friday? Since that's the universal release date for major labels by default, and they basically told us we gotta drop on Fridays as well.
Well, that's the key word. You said that's the universal distribution date for major labels. I think if
Bingo.
you're indie, you can drop wherever the fuck you want.
I think an indie artist should drop on a Monday because usually by Monday the hype from the major artists kind of dies down.
Makes
So I've been
sense.
dropping on Mondays because there's no point in telling my people, yo, I just dropped, but they're like, Future drop, nigga.
You know, it's funny. Back in the day, the drop was Mondays,
It was Tuesday.
Tuesdays. One of the
I'm
two.
old enough to know.
Yeah, you know.
I was there.
You-
I was there. I was
You was
outside. I was outside, but I was never one of them niggas lining up for Jordans. Nah, that ain't my steez.
It's the biggest shoe, and I never bought one. I don't own a pair of Jordans.
I'm wearing. Yo,
I never owned one.
hold on.
Ever.
Yo, yes. Oh my days. Like I want to get emotional about this shit. Like it's real. So yo, I can't hear myself no more. What happened?
Oh, it's the headphones. You gotta I guess you bumped it underneath. There's like a connection underneath the table.
Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, so we good then. Who cares? All right, so yo, I was saying, here's what took place yesterday. My cool gray 9s, they started talking.
Oh no.
I've had them since about like 2012.
Oh, well, that's
Like
understandable.
they're my go-to beaters, but I didn't think like they would start talking.
Jordan's talking is definitely a rarity.
I've had them for like 13 years.
Is that your favorite shoe?
I wouldn't say in my closet I say it's my go-to. Like I'm usually like a great tracksuit nigga. You know,
Nike Tech?
I got the great Nike Tech.
You're a Nike Tech guy?
I mean, I got 3 in the closet. You know, or 4. You know, shout out to my homegirl. She be going to the store and doing the shopping and whatnot. Holla at the boasters. They're
So
people too.
So you got a stylist?
I guess if we're gonna call it that. I mean, shout out to because I just hit her up and say, yo, you know any teething, girl? And she said, yeah. And she said, all right, what do you want? I said, I don't really know what I want. I just need some tracksuits for the winter, you know? And all I know is I received 4 tracksuits. I figured it made sense. And one, the pants was able to fit Dave Blunt's. I'm like,
Jesus.
you didn't even check the size, did you?
Jesus. It's sod and just put in the bag.
Put it in our pockets.
One size fits all.
If it was like a 2XL big people or something, what they call it? I don't fucking know what they call it. Are they gonna cancel me for saying big people?
This is your podcast. If they cancel you, it's got nothing to do with me.
Man, play that shots.
No, shout out to the crutches though, for real, man. I remember I had a one crutcher that used to get close with my kids. And she was dope.
Yo, I had one in the hood. Like I remember I just went to her house just because I went to her house. We're gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And all I know is that she just had garbage bags of clothes and she's like, yo, you don't want no polo, no nothing? I'm like, all right, let me see what you got. I still got those polos in my closet. Never really wore them. I had them bitches in there since like 2018 just chilling.
Jesus. I remember when those icebergs jeans came out. One of my friend's mothers used to crutch and fucking fam, like, she used to just be in the hood just selling beer clothes, yo.
You know what's crazy? Okay, I've always heard of the Iceberg brand, but never knew what it looks like. Well, so I'm not gonna say I didn't know what it looked like. I just was familiar with, oh, that's the brand. It was recently, about a month ago, I was on YouTube watching some video about brands that, like hip-hop, like brands that hip-hop made very popular and where they at now. And after I realized, oh, that was Iceberg? Like with like all the Looney Tunes? No, it wasn't Looney Tunes, it was Disney characters, no?
Yes, I think Iceberg did have a collection with the Looney Tunes. But you know what's crazy? I think I'm mistaking the brand because the brand I'm talking about had the shiny jeans. You ever? I think maybe it's Jabot, but like it's just shiny jeans, fam. Like it was that trend with the shiny shit.
Like I just know that Cash Money niggas stay talking about them.
Yeah, Cash Money stay talking.
I didn't even know how to spell that shit till like recently because I seen someone type it. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, the Jabots with the Rees.
But yo,
T's.
your headphones is not working.
They're not, but I'm cool.
But you can't hear the song.
Oh, that's crazy.
Just go under the table and like reconnect the.
I don't even know where it's plugged out from.
You'll feel it. It's not plugged out. It's just kind of.
Got it.
You got
Found
it
it by accident. Whoa.
You know how those shiesty little mic like headphone connections.
Yo, this shit is fucking. Wait. You're. All right, I guess that's it. Let me just move over a bit so I don't touch it again.
So you good? You got it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Pull up. So yeah, this is me. This is D Sinatra, not Vegas. It's D Sinatra, premiere song of Shots. This is the 4th song that I dropped in my weekly. That's gonna go on until probably about May and maybe even more. Shout out to TuneCore because you pay it for one time and you can drop as much music as you want. First time playing this on the Cronem show, all right? So
Did I forget to say this was called the Cronem show?
I think you said it in the beginning.
All right.
I think you said it.
I'm just tired. It's been a long day.
Yeah, I know.
It is what it is. We just keep it around.
The producer is a guy I found online a couple years ago. This song is like 3-4 years old, by the way.
What I sent or what I spent. We just call the shots. We just call the shots.
Shout Pusha T and Jay-Z, man.
The money count is the only moment of silence. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent. We just call the shots. We just call the shots.
Look, the money counter, the only moment of silence. Cause hush money balances all this drugs and violence. Get a phone call. I had to open my eyelids. My son's sick with it, and he don't clear no sinus. Catching coppers like catching coronavirus. Me, I call the shots. Corona buckets on the island. Mob ties from the pilot way down to who's driving. My wifey be smiling.
That's right.
My side bitch be smiling.
That's right.
We go shopping on Friday. Restaurants with exclusive seats. Next day, me and wife at the same place to eat. Bon appetit, says the waiter with the fat cheeks. Champagne on the house, that's just the wet beats. Deuce on the house, that's just the wet feet. Cops wanna harass me, put me on the hot seat. Gangsta and the gentleman, look, I know the code. Keep the ratchet on me every time I do roll, nigga.
The money count is
The only moment of silence.
and I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent.
We just call the shots. We just call the shots.
The money count is the only moment of silence. And I can't even mention what I sent or what I spent. We just call the shots. We just call the shots.
We just call the shots by moving our thumbs. Every enemy defeated that's smoking our lungs. Speaking in tongues, we speak with the drums. Rumpa pum pum. Drummer boys leave you leaking like wet faucets. You broke, you do talking and low deposits. My pockets will make a vomit. Go hide in the closet. We don't do got some free smalls and free chaotic.
They're
I
free.
gas them
Well,
up and
chaotic's
get
not
them
free.
high like a local narcotic. We in this for profit. Don't let them tell you nonsense. Even strippers, they dance dirty with guilty conscience. Might have a naughty logic. Relationships toxic. My friends play with metal when no, nothing robotic. Yes, let's take him back to Sonic versus Robotnik. Me, I'm playing Wu-Tang Clan. All black like Gothic.
Come on.
Feeling demonic. Robin Hood with my optics. That's a chain that will pop it. Shit, I'm nice like the tropics.
Yes.
The money,
That right there, y'all. Shots by D Sadacha, man. That's what's up.
All right, so question. What do you prefer doing? Rapping, producing, engineering? Hold on, there's more on the resume. Okay, what's your favorite creative thing to do? Let's put it that way.
My favorite creative thing to do. Oh, man. Is videos.
True.
Top tier. Like, I love displaying art, like, on screen. I love putting things to words. I love shorts. I love creating shorts so much.
No, you're sure to be going dumb stuff.
Respect, man.
I be seeing them saying, I might as well pay him to do my shit. I'm not about to put in the time. And it probably doesn't even take that much time.
Shorts take, for a 30-second to a minute short, depending on the context, it could take about an hour.
Oh, never mind, I'm good.
Because if you have, like, say, 5 minutes that you want to riddle down to, like, under a minute or under a minute 30, you have to go through the footage to find the best parts. And sometimes that's even manipulating the story of the context of the
I know
actual.
about that shit when I be fucking cutting up interviews.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, the point of the shorts is to either have a thought-provoking piece of content or to, like, disturb the audience. Me, I like to disturb the audience with questions and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all disturbed the audience when y'all was talking about what was that shit? Hot Boy Summer. Freaky Boy Summer.
Oh, yes, when Gutsy was going crazy.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you see, those clips, those ain't take a lot. Those don't take a
It didn't take
lot.
nothing from it. It was just, all I did was just say, all right, screen record. That's it.
Exactly, right? Because, I mean, like, it's different when you have, like, context in a pod and you know, like, when you're doing the pod, it's like, okay, yeah, that's going to get clipped. Like, you already know, okay, like, that piece of part is going to get clipped. I'm talking about when you actually have, like, a clip of, like, someone talking about, say, we had Lord Fury come in and he was talking about the gay army of Alexander the Great, right? He was saying, you know why they were so great? Because his army is gay. They loved each other, so they depended on each other. So you don't want nobody to kill the guy that you may be sleeping with or whatnot.
Okay, so I guess that when you clip up this clip, you're gonna have Riley coming in talking about, nigga, you gay.
Okay. So imagine just putting those little contexts in there and adding the music and the background and the ambiance. Like, it goes into, like, it's like mind trickery when it comes to, like, shorts. It's like what I like, and when it's all over, it's like, okay, did I finish this short to, like, the best of my ability in terms of what I want to put out there? That's the most important thing for me. Like, if I see it and it's like, okay, yeah, I definitely did the job, that's when I know, like, it's done. It's almost like making a beat. You know, when you finish a beat and you think, people might think it's simple, but for you, you know the job is done because there's nothing more you can add to that, or otherwise it's going to be over. It would be too much.
That's the thing. A lot of artists need to realize your voice is the fucking instrument.
That's right.
You know, so like a lot of my songs, I won't do ad libs because there's no point in them.
Right.
Mainly because the flow I'm using.
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's exactly the same fucking
Like, it's
thing.
the flow, or it's just the style I've developed at this point, where I don't necessarily need to do ad libs, but there's days where it's like, all right, let me back up and go shout some shit real quick.
For sure.
You know?
And even with that, like, in a song, ad libs is not that necessary. And if there is ad libs necessary, the engineer, if he's capable enough or talented enough, he can just ad libs his own self. if he felt like maybe that could have been an ad lib or whatever, you can just copy like the end bar. Like if the last bar is tech, like you can take that clip and just put it in the part where it's empty. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, ad libs is not that important. I feel like even ad libs is an art. You know what I'm saying? There's very few who can actually do ad libs like Uncle Murder is a great ad libber. Jim Jones, great ad libber. Like these guys are very, very fun with their ad libs.
Yo, Trey Songz has a very epic ad lib on a Jim Jones song, Summer with Miami, not in Miami. Now here's the Jim Jones said
Summer with Miami?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because it's a summer with Miami.
Okay.
I'm off key right now. Don't worry about my real singer, man. But Jim Jones said, I'm not trying to be pushy or nothing, but since the strip club girl I should have been fucking. And after Trey Songz coming talking about, I should a little woman. like that shit must have dropped when I was like 16. It's like at random that just pops up in my head. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. I tried to sample that beat and I couldn't. It was too hard for me.
You're trying to sample that beat or the original sample?
I was actually trying to sample Summer with Miami. I should have just sampled da-na-na, da-na, da-na-na. I should have just sampled the original.
Yo, when I first started making beats, me and Sammy Mills, we sampled that and we did a crazy flip. We don't have it no more because the first computer we were making beats on, straight to the gulag.
Oof.
You know?
Got cooked.
Word.
Yikes.
It's okay though. You got mad heat though. I'm at the point like, example, other day a nigga hit me asking for some beats, sent him like a 10-pack and he's saying, I don't know what I want. And it's like, let me know when you have the money ready. Like, I want exclusives. Told him the price. He's like, for real? I'm like, yeah. Them cheap beats days are done.
How much is for your exclusives now?
Depend who you is and what your budget is.
You go by that key? Okay.
Because, yo, here's the thing. Sometimes it might not even be my beat I'm selling. It might be one of the homies, right?
Yeah.
So it depends. So I could say, like, one of the homies could hit me for, and that's the thing, because honestly, I could send a beat to one of the homies. Like, I just made it. It's like, yo, I heard you on this. And if you fucks with me, yo, shoot me $100. That's it. You know?
Yeah.
Now, if it was something I took time making, nah, I need 3 and plus. You know? But if it's just something I just cooked up quick, and there was no thought to it, really, I wasn't sitting there for no 2-3 hours. Man, let's take that. Let's go. You know?
That's understandable.
Now, I remember, like, I don't think the song has been released. No, it hasn't. There was a song I was working on, and you tried to add an extra melody on top of it. I'm like, you're like, nah, fam, you got to add something. I'm like, chill, fam, chill. Must have spent like 30 minutes trying to think of something to add to it. Then you're like, all right, I'm beat still. Like I told you. It's perfect how it is. Like, yo, I'm one of those artists and producers that when I record on the beat, that's how the beat is. I'm not adding nothing to it. The most I'll do is probably add a drop.
And you hate those. Because I remember half the time when I do drops on your beats.
It's where you put them.
Yeah, it's blessed.
It's where you put
take the drops out every time. No, nigga, every time. Every time I put drops in your shit, you're like, no, man, take the drops out. The beat is perfect how it is.
That one I just played for you, Girls Gone Wild.
Yeah.
That one?
Girls Gone Wild.
But I said Girls Gone Wild.
Okay, fine, sure.
You know what I'm saying? So fucking that one, there's like 2 drops in that bitch.
I didn't notice. I'm not expecting a drop from City, so I'm thinking the whole beat. So even if there was a drop, I probably put the beat in subconsciously.
I guess. Shit. I might as well sing that shit so you can play it.
Yeah, play it. Run it. Because, yo, you do not like drops, bro. Like, honestly, low-key, I get cheese. Still, I'm not going to lie. I'm telling you this right now. I never told anybody. I'm not mad when people tell me how to mix their songs, but when I feel like I do such a good job, especially for City, like, and he tells me that take out the drops, I get offended.
I can't lie. Like, some days I just be tweaking because, like, yo, when you're just working on music all day and you're listening, to, like, you get air fatigue, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Yo, I was just looking back at a file that my nigga sent me for a mix, And it was like version number 8. And I'm just like, let me go back to version number 6 and listen to it. I'm like, this was almost fucking perfect.
I know that.
Version 8 is not it.
Yeah.
But you know what's fucked up? He opened up Pro Tools to go back and tweak it like 2 weeks later for me. Pro Tools said which part? I was up last night trying to re-record that shit. 'Cause I gotta get that shit to drop fucking... It's supposed to drop on the 30th. Shout out to Connie. Cappy Curve did a Connie in advance. You know what I'm saying?
It might be a belated thing whenever this drops, right?
I mean, her Curve, they come the following year, every year.
That's true.
You know, it's a Con Day 2025. Like,
Okay.
y'all don't gotta be there, but she gonna be there every time.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Then 2026, and she like, did you get the file?
I got it. I'm ready.
Okay, because my
play?
phone started tweaking. Yeah, run that shit. Let's play that Girls Gone Wild off of fucking Con Day 25. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. I wasn't really about to leak none of my shit, but it's my podcast. Why the fuck not? Shut up,
When Cody in town, and girls gone wild. When Cody in town, don't say a word, don't make a sound. You see the wreckage, they flying around. She on my job, it's going down. She slip and she slide, she grip and she ride. When she taking my soul, can't look in the eye. When she up on that pole, she might just fly. Stop calling the phone, she with the slime. My little 5 shit so powerful. Taping everything caught up in a free go. Telling on the pussy I can't be no need, no. Don't need a plan B, left my babies in a throw. She MOB me like you don't even know. Told me any up, little bitch, to my soul. She do that grippy thing, then I tell her go slow. Think that she the bread attitude so slow. My baby come with me. Find shit you wanna fuck up on me. I don't like your friends, she fucking for the free. Love the way you ride and bounce it on your feet. Milan gon' count it. Told her you let it drown it. You went from Russia. Why the fuck is you pouting? She got ass for days. We crowd around it. That boys get low. We out of town it. Tiny where you went. That's my evil twin. Teeth don't like to smile. Slam you out with a grin. She up in smoke. She said her cousin weird. This is why I'm hot. My baby call me Mims. This girl's gone wild. When Cody in town, don't say a word. Don't make a sound. You see the wreckage, they fly around. She on my job, it's going down. She slip and she slide. She grip and she ride. When she taking my soul, can't look in the eye. When she up on that pole, she might just fly. Stop calling the phone, she with the slime.
I love this beat. Do you feel like now that you like make your own beats and jump on your own songs, do you feel like you're a different tier of artist?
Hell yeah. Especially since I be recording myself too.
Yeah.
Because now I have the freedom to really just fuck around. Like this, I almost never made the song.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because the beat was made like, I started the beat like, let's say a week earlier before actually getting it finished. Like, all right, so here's the story. I was at the crib with my homegirl. I was just bumping Lil Jon. After I was listening to Get Crunk, and I'm like, to the Batmobile. No, to the Bat Cave, you know what I'm saying? The Crow Cave, the Crow's Nest. You know what I'm saying? And after I just fucking snatched up those drums one time, slapped it on a melody, added some more drums, and then said, all right, this is cool, but something's missing. I don't know what. Then a week later, I'm here listening to the Playboy Cardi album and said, I remember what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Now, this don't sound like nothing on the Playboy Cardi album, but just the way my creativity be coming to me, it don't have to make sense. Word. So I sent that shit to Milan. That's Crow Gang UK. And shit, you know what I'm saying? He sent it back, and I put that shit together for real. And then I must have been working on it for like maybe an hour, just trying to find the right melody for the hook. I only had 2 lines recorded, and I'm like, I'm about to scrap this shit. Then I said, all right, let me stop bullshitting and scrolling on Instagram. Then I finished the hook. Then I said, okay, now I really got to finish this shit. You want to know what's even more fucked up, though? I recorded the whole song in the wrong key. Holy fuck.
So you had to re-record it?
No, luckily.
Oh.
I recorded in C sharp minor, but it was supposed to be C sharp major.
Oh yeah, is that the key of the beat is set to? Or do you?
My bad. I recorded C sharp major, but it was supposed to be C sharp minor.
Okay, because usually beats are minor. A lot of
My
times.
beats, at least.
A lot of times when I find like keys for beats, a lot of times it's minor.
I mean, if it's like a happy sounding beat, it's going to be like major more times.
I don't do a lot of happy sounding beats, unfortunately.
Like, I'm trying to send that to my engineer. He's like, yo, your auto-tune sounds fucked up. I'm like, what do you mean by that? I was starting to feel away. He's like, you don't sound like you. I'm like, it's auto-tune, nigga. What am I supposed to sound like? I sent him the session and shit. He's just there doing this thing. He's like, so you sure you want to sound like the rough draft? I'm like, why not? He's like, fam, I'm going to tweak your auto-tune. After he did it, I'm like, I don't know, fam. At that point, I had demoitis.
Yeah, you loved it. You fell in love with the demo.
Word. Then the next day I woke up and said, you know what, you're right. We're going to go with version number 5.
Because that's the 7th one.
Nah, 7 is the master.
Master 7. Oh, okay. But the version is 5.
Because he just tweaked it a couple more times till he thought it was perfect.
5 out of what, though? 5 out of what?
5 what?
5 out of how many mixes?
What? I feel like I stopped paying attention. What the fuck is going on?
We're talking about your mixed version. You're going with mix number 5.
I'm going with number 7 for Girls Gone Wild.
I know, but I'm asking you, right? What version of the mix was this?
The one I just played? 7.
So it was a 7th version? No, that's the mastered, right?
Yeah, so that's 7.
I know, but the master and the mix is different, right? Or no?
I mean,
okay.
He going master regardless.
Okay. So 7th is the last one. There's nothing after 7.
Nah, there might just been something minor he just tweaked.
Okay.
So like the master is like it's mastered, but he might just tweak like just like the reverb or something. He's like, nah, I don't like how it sounds in the car.
You notice a major difference between a mix and a master?
Oh yeah.
You do? You can hear it?
A mix just gonna be like hello. A master gonna be like hello.
Spatial.
Word.
Technically. Okay, cool.
Like everything's just going. I feel like it's just going to hit properly how it's supposed to. You know, I'm starting to mix my beats better. I even mixed the beat for that track.
It sounds dope.
You know what I'm saying?
I fuck with it, man.
So I'll say no. I'm stepping my shit up. At one point, I couldn't mix on speakers. I had to do it in headphones always. Always. I'm not sure how I even did it on speaker one day. I just did. I'm like, the fuck, this is a superpower? That day you couldn't tell me shit.
With speakers though?
Yorkville 6-inch, I think.
Yorkville is YS6, right? YM6.
Yeah, I think that's the one I got.
6-inch, okay. I usually do the 8s. The 8 with the subs.
I mean, is that what's in there?
No, that's that's Adam Audio.
Oh, okay.
Different, like next level.
Different league.
Yeah, next level shit.
I mean, it is what it is.
They stepped it up. I remember we used to have the YSMEs over here. That's what we did all the fucking classics with.
All right, so speaking of the classics, so the super engineer, he's been here from when did you start your engineering journey?
Fuck, since I was officially I would say grade 9. Like,
what were you engineering on at that point?
Cool audio, Cool Edit.
I don't even know that one.
Adobe Audition.
That's what it was called?
Before, yeah.
Like they changed the name?
Adobe bought it.
Oh, okay.
So Cool Edit, aka Adobe Audition.
I don't even know Adobe Audition. Is it still around?
Yeah. People use it in the Adobe suite. But yeah, I used Cool Edit first. My very first mixing, I learned that and I learned Reason.
Might just be on FL Studio. That's where I do all my shit.
I learned FL Studio after. Probably like, we're talking about FL Studio like 4. like 4 and shit, like very beginning.
Like Pro Tools, it just looks so plain to me that just makes me say, I don't even want to touch this.
I thought like that too in the beginning until I started using it, because my journey was Cool Edit / Adobe Audition, then Adobe Audition, then Reason in grade 9 and grade 10, and then Cubase.
Yeah.
I used Pro Tools once, and I said, I cannot stand this shit. This is terrible. I don't understand it. Went to Cubase. I used Cubase primarily when I was in the dungeon. And then I left the dungeon, and they started to use Pro Tools, and that's kind of when I figured out how to use Pro Tools, and I didn't stop learning how to Pro Tools until I got to major. So I was still learning how to fucking manipulate things when I was at major. I would say it's when I came to the school and with their setup and learned how to use Pro Tools here even more is when I figured out templates and shit like that. So ever since then, it was Pro Tools in terms of like audio recording. For beat making, it's always been FL Studio, Fruity Loops.
I know a shorty. She makes her beats in fucking Pro Tools. And I told her I need to like witness this.
It's not that hard if you have like a drum machine and shit. Because what you do is just record. You record everything on your drum machine to Pro Tools.
Doing it.
I mean, it's not that bad. I used to make beats on Cubase.
I'm not doing that either.
It's just a meaty thing, like, you know, like my boy, shout out to Chucky. Chucky taught me how to Larry. Oh, but you're not from Sparroways. Anyways.
I don't know who Larry or Chucky is.
Yeah. No, Chuck Star, my dog, All Star. He taught me how to use Cubase and how to make beats because he learned that from school. He went to school for it. And he used a keyboard and shit. So he'll be doing the melodies first, and then he'll be doing the drummings and the snares all on Cubase because you can track each track. So once you have the melody first track, second track, third track, and then you can still do your mixing and compression and EQing on the Cubase itself. And I'm pretty sure on Pro Tools it's the same thing.
Yo, when I be making my own melodies, I just be clicking on my actual laptop keyboard.
Yeah, well, that's
it.
Yeah, well, if
I'm
you
only using a couple keys, and I'm just going ding, ding, ding. I'm simple on my shit. I don't need to be on no fucking Beethoven shit.
But even still, when you have a keyboard, you're not really on that Beethoven shit. You're just kind of like playing with instruments and kind of fucking around till you find something.
You ain't never heard of Swerve Rose.
No,
I ain't never been in the studio with him, but I be hearing like, this nigga, just get him his own orchestra show or something.
Oh yeah, shit.
Word.
I seen London on the fucking track on a vlog, and this nigga had like 5 pianos. My nigga, like
at the same time,
fam, like he be on it like
Ryan Leslie.
I don't know what he's doing, but I swear he had like 5 computers, 5 keyboards, man, my nigga, and he's like playing them. I'm sure they're all connected, and he's making the beats with all 5 computers, bro.
Different sounds.
All 5 keyboards. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that was the most interesting shit I ever seen. Him and Zaytoven. The thing is, Zaytoven with the keys, amazing producers, bro. I'll never take nothing from those guys. Just looking at them on a vlog, and I wish to God I met Zaytoven one time in the club.
In Canada?
In Canada, yeah. We went to, I think it was me and Bugs. We went to go link up with Zaytoven at a nightclub down here. So some fucking back alley nightclub I never even knew existed. We went there and like we met him. I shook his hand, you know what I'm saying, gave him his flowers, and yeah, the man was DJing. It was a DJing night for him. Yeah, it was dope, man. It's dope to meet these people that, you know what I'm saying, people see like, oh yeah, you hear their name and it's just like, yeah.
Like if there's one, let's say, who would you say are your favorite producers? Like just pick like 5. I'm not saying top 5.
Oh, okay.
Pick any 5.
5 all time? 5 all time for me?
Not all time. Just whichever 5 come to mind.
Alchemist, Kanye, Timberland, fucking Metro Boomin, and Socrates. I'll give one to a Canadian. I'll give one to Socrates.
There's no other Canadian producers?
Of course, there's Murder Beats. There's
No, I'm talking about like from back in the day. I'm trying to think like who.
Brass Monks from back then.
Rich Kid was going dumb still.
Rich
I
Kid,
think I
yes.
met him back in the day. Yeah,
Yeah, Rich Kid. Rich Kid
brought
go
me
hard.
to his studio.
Mayhem who?
Moriarty.
Holy crow. We're trying to get his documentary to fucking do a live stream watch party. It's not out there yet, like at all. We can't find it. So I messaged the people. It was, but I messaged the people to see if I can get a copy so I can do a watch party. Did
you search it on Google?
It's not there, bro. Yeah, we searched. You know what I'm saying? We feel like that documentary is important to the landscape of Canadian hip hop, so we're trying to get that documentary still. But
I think it's going to be received different now that everyone's snitching.
What's it again?
I think that documentary will be received differently now since everyone's snitching now.
Not in Toronto, no. I don't think so. I feel like
people still fucking with Gunna.
yeah,
Niggas that say we don't stand for that shit, listen to Gunna.
yeah, but at the end of the day, like we're looking at a guy that vehemently was side by side with a fucking serial killer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's alleged or not. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly because I wasn't there. I don't know. I wasn't in the court. I wasn't doing these things with him. So, if you whatever told on Buddy that you were with day in day out, no, you have knowledge of this guy's firsthand bullshit, and you tell on him, and you were there, it's kind of fucked up. Still, like I'm not telling on my friends I do crime with. I'm gonna fucking if I get slammed, I'm gonna do the time. I'd rather tell on myself. Yeah, I was there, but my dogs wasn't.
It's like the Charleston White shit the other day, where
I seen that.
when they went to go hit the lick, and after his buddy killed the guy, and it's like, what the fuck you do that for?
So is it okay to exclude yourself from a murder and be like, yeah, I was there. We did a move. We supposed to do that, and he ended up killing him. That's still fucked up. You cannot do that. Go to court.
The only answer I have for you is stay the fuck out the streets.
And honestly, that's the by all end all. That's the by all end all.
Because the one thing my granny always told me from young, do your dirt dolo.
And that's another by all end all. Like you do things on a solo.
Even moms told me that, like every time I got knocked, it was always for some shit I never personally did. It was just someone that happened to be around me, and they did some shit, and it's like, what the fuck? You couldn't give man a warning?
Your parents, your grandma, your mother ever told you the saying, your friends will bring you down?
Probably.
My mom used to say that.
I feel like Granny said friend, fuck friend.
What?
I think Granny said friend, fuck friend.
That's kind of wise still. I don't know. Anyways,
you can't trust your friend.
But yes. I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, like my mom used to say, rest in peace, my mother. She used to always say that, like, you always with your friend will bring you down. Like, she always say that shit. Your friends will bring you down. You know what I'm saying? I think though, if you have a good solid core of of great people, and not just like a certain subset, just primarily, I feel like your friend group, your friendship group, or your circle should have like a diverse mix of people. Like you should have a couple nerds in there. A couple freaky boys, you know what I'm saying? A couple of 420ers, you know what I'm saying?
At no point do you say freaky girl.
Freaky us? Like guys that do the most, I'm saying?
At no point do you say freaky girl. The man said freaky guys.
I said freaky us, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, the whole girls and guys. You know what I'm saying? You have your little your freak selection, you have your 420 squad, you know what I'm saying? You have your corporate people and your 9-to-5er friends. Like I think if you have a diverse mix of people, then you're balanced. But if you stay to one, it's like it's like birds of a feather. You feel me?
I mean, for the most part, it was kicked it with the Galdem at a certain point. And I stayed out of so much trouble doing that.
I mean,
dudes be hating, but mind your business.
But what, like,
stop going through her phone.
But still, like, even as a man, why do you want to have so much man friend? Like, I don't really understand that. Maybe when I was a kid, I get it.
Too much testosterone, it ain't no good.
It's not, yeah. I mean, I want to hang with the girls still. Like, I like ladies. I like to look at women. You know what I'm saying? So why would I hang out with a bunch of men? Like, I don't want to look at men all the time.
I just be kicking it with my homegirls. Be like, yo, let's go out, get something to eat, yo.
I mean,
let's go fucking watch a movie or something.
Everybody's different though.
If I'm single, at least. If I'm not single.
Do you like drop your homegirls for your main woman? Like, if your main woman said, like, no, listen to this. If your main woman says, yo, you have too many girlfriends, like homegirls as friends, like I'm not like it's like I trust you, but I don't trust them. For us to be together, you have to cut them off.
You don't have to trust them because that. Well, put it this way: if you don't trust them, that means you don't trust me. So you're thinking I'm gonna be fucking up because they're fucking up. No way, no. You don't trust me. So do you cut off your homegirls for your main girl? No, so you'd cut your main girl off for your homegirls? And the thing is, how long have I been with this woman? Now, for example, I was dealing with a shorty back in the summer, right? And it got to the point she just unfollowed me off of all social media. She's like, nah, I don't know, still. It looks like y'all here wilding. And I'm just sitting here making beats at the Galdem house. The Galdem are doing their own thing. It looks away, but if you were to sit on FaceTime with me all day, you'd realize he's really just chilling, just working. The same way when she's at my crib, I'm working, like.
Well, she wasn't ready for a relationship, I don't think then.
I mean, that's her problem, because, like, she had a man anyways.
Yeah, them are nasty work. Nasty work.
I mean, it was a cool time or whatever, you know? Like, she was cool. but you can't trust them, you know.
Girls are nasty work, man.
I'm just checking my messages real quick.
Yeah, D and Tuggy. I posted an Oprah clip. It's going crazy right now. Like just bare people commenting. It's probably over 10K now.
I say, y'all. Yeah, I came here to do the first episode of the Cronem show. I mean, that's why I came down here, but also I came down here because, you know, it's the Connie's Curve Day coming next week, you know what I'm saying? And I said, you know what? I can't guarantee I'm going to be down here next week, so I'm going to pull up on you a week early.
Aww.
So she's the reason why we're doing this podcast right now. And she don't even know it yet.
Shout out to Connie, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout you,
Con
Connie.
Jovi. The
Con
big
Jovi?
controversy.
Ooh.
Controller.
Ooh.
The big con star. Convict music. Hey, yo, how much more cons are there?
Con artist, conspiracy,
The conspiracy.
and
There is.
contrite.
I don't fucking know. Like, I think Con Jovi's the hardest name still.
Conway the Machine,
Holy fuck.
conniving. Does that count?
I mean, she ain't conniving to me. That's my dog.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I mean, she might be sliming out the rest of the world, but, you know, it's big this over here, you know?
Listen,
Word.
I don't mind a whore bag friend.
I didn't say she was a whore.
I'm not saying she is. I'm just saying, like, as a homegirl, I don't
When
mind.
I said sliming, I mean, like, run your pockets, nigga.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's. one
Okay,
of
I didn't say
those.
she was doing that. I'm just saying,
okay.
like,
Listen, I don't mind one of those in my friend group either. Shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're loyal to the gang, that's all good.
man, fuck the gang. What we doing?
That's me. I'm the gang. You're loyal to me.
Now y'all here talking in plural. This nigga don't know what's pronouns.
Gang is me. Gang of my family. That's me. As long as you're loyal to the gang, though.
This nigga out here putting whole pronouns on himself. Say gang is me, but gang is multiple. This nigga living in a multiverse.
Maybe.
All right, so yeah, I was saying, I'm like, honestly, so yo, when it comes to rapping presents, don't expect me to do it.
What does that mean? Or like rapping like presents for somebody?
Yeah,
You don't know how to rap presents?
I'm not gonna say I don't. I'm not good at it.
I mean, it's not that hard once you put your brain to it. Pause.
Luckily, my homegirl was with me yesterday. I'm like, yo, rap this for me real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And after I'm witnessing, I'm like, that's what I was doing, but I didn't do that.
Right? That's exactly.
And I was like, all right, now rap the next one. She's like, this is perfect, pretty much. You just add the tape. I'm like, wow. I'm like, shit. I'm like, we got anything else to rap at this point? I'm like, I'm lit. I had one gift that was so big I couldn't gift wrap it in anything, so I just put it in a black garbage bag.
There was no big gift bag? Holy, it must be
Nah.
like shoes or something.
Bigger than shoes. Like it's like how tall is it? I think 24 by what, 32? I think like 32 inches tall.
TV.
What?
Let's put a fucking
This nigga
bow
said I
on
bought
it.
the woman a fucking 32-inch TV.
Or a
To
monitor.
do what?
To watch?
To live stream?
Yeah, something.
This nigga says she's on there playing video games with the man them cussing them.
Why not?
Smoking on your kids. Smoking on your pappy, nigga.
It's
How else she
possible.
even play video
It's
games? Like-
possible.
Yo, honestly, I'm gonna have to call her after this and tell her, yo, pull up tomorrow for the next episode.
That'd be dope.
Might have to because, like, she be cheating. She be cheating. You're probably saying, cheating on you? I didn't say none of that. That's crazy. She be cheating when we go bowling.
Oh, yeah?
I'm convinced.
How so?
Because how the fuck you always winning?
Bowling is pretty easy, too. It's just aim.
How the fuck you always winning? I remember, like, yo, one time, like, my score was higher, and at the end, it's like, she won. I'm like, how's that even possible? I
Couple
always had the
strikes.
higher score.
Couple strikes will do it, man.
But here's the thing, like, I swear we were fucking watching the score as we're playing, and it's like, how did she win? This doesn't even add up. This is multiple times. I don't even want to spend my money to go bowling no more, because, like, I don't care what no one says. Whoever the fucking man at fucking, that she knows that works under the fucking bowling alley, that's fucking rigging the thing for her, crazy.
I guess
Like, she don't gotta keep doing me like that.
you can ask her when you see her.
I don't even want to ask her. 'Cause I'd be hurt about that shit. We haven't gone bowling since, like, all right then. I don't even know. It was last year, maybe the spring.
Where'd you guys go?
Bowling.
Like what location or what
I
area?
would never
What
disclose.
area?
I
What
would
area?
never disclose that.
Area.
I would never disclose that.
West, east,
I was
north,
in
south.
Canada.
Oh my god. Okay. Was it in this city or another city?
In another city.
Okay, then that's all. That's all.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
all,
I never
that's all.
disclose where I go. People ask me, where you like to eat? I don't eat. I cannot let you know that. I'm a celebrity in the making, the fuck?
You think it's hard for people to like walk the street like when they're celebrity in Toronto?
I mean, I wasn't a celebrity at no point, but I was well known just from young already. So like, it was already hard. And plus, when it comes to street shit, it's like that's crazy. So
That's another element, yeah.
So for me, there's already paranoia that come with just being me generally. And then I remember one time I was on the bus like way back. It was me, my little sister, and like someone else. We were sitting at the back of the bus, coming from Finch Station, going back to Don Mills and Finch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a man at the back of the bus that just keeps looking at us. And eventually I'm like, do I know you? And he's like, I fuck with your music. I was like, all right, that's what's up. He looked mad shiesty though. I'm like,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
making shiesty music, so it makes sense.
Yeah. You were making that type of music, so that energy was just getting. You know when fucking Goku and Gohan just power up, and you have all that aura coming off them. That's the aura fan from the back of the bus.
I'm still cheesed that Gohan turned into a fuck nigga.
No, he didn't. Did you watch Superhero?
No.
Watch Dragon Ball Superhero.
Put it this way. After the Cell games? Wait,
Yes.
what Cell games?
After the Boo.
Wait.
No, after the Cell games, yes.
Wait, in GT, we didn't give a fuck about him.
He wasn't really the main focus in GT, but we're
When
not
he turned
going
into
to
Saiyaman, we said fuck out of here with that
So
shit.
that's the Boo era, when the Boo saga, that period with Babidi and fucking Majin Buu, and so yes, so that era he was a nerd. Cause remember.
Yeah, once he turned to a good, you were like, yo, fuck out of here, bro. I thought you were supposed to be packing shit up.
So remember. So after the saga, after the Cell saga, and he defeated Cell.
Yep.
Before even getting to that fight, he promised his mom that after fighting this situation, he's gonna go back to schools and do his schoolwork. Remember, he grew up into a guy in high school. So there's a whole period that's missing that he grew up, kind of slowed down in training, you know what I'm saying, went to school to meet Videl and all sorts of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's focusing on school. He's not focusing on being a fucking like Goku. You know what I'm saying? He's not training.
Aliens are coming to your planet every fucking week.
Yeah,
you better
but
focus on that.
Nah, there's no need to focus on that because there was no crime at that point period. Like if he did, remember he was Saiyaman, but he was just doing like the one eyes.
Shit.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? He was just doing the little. He doesn't need to exude his power, fam. His regular power can bust up these criminals. They're human beings. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's half human. Don't forget he's a half alien person. He's not even a human like that.
Crazy.
So like,
nigga was born with a tail. He was born with a tail.
He
right?
was born with a tail. Remember what's his name? Piccolo pulled it off him because when he was training, when they're training for the androids, he got too fucking powerful, and the moon came on, and Piccolo pulled that shit off.
I don't even remember that.
It's crazy because I'm playing Dragon Ball Kakarot, so I'm going through that whole fucking series. Kakarot! Yeah, that's his name, Kakarot.
Yo, I thought you were speaking patois right now.
Yeah, no, I'm playing Dragon Ball Kakarot right now. So, like, I'm going through the whole fucking show right now. And
it's a show or a game?
It's a game, but, like, it's redefining the moments of the show. And right now, I'm actually in between that fucking Cell saga and Buu saga. I just defeated Cell. So I'm actually just now going to do all my side missions to strengthen up and get to the Buu era, the Buu saga, which would be my end, and then I go into the Dragon Ball Super era.
Yo, you know who I thought was the coldest though? Like when I was a kid, before we even got. Okay, so I went to a school that had like a lot of Asian kids and shit, right? So they already knew about everything that was gonna go on in Dragon Ball Z and GT before we even seen it.
Yeah.
So they're talking about all this shit. We're like, who the fuck is Trunks? Like Vegeta has a son. Who's his wife? Bulma. How? Vegeta like people? I mean, this don't even make no sense.
You know what's crazy? It does, because after they defeated who they defeat that came down to Earth? Frieza. After the Frieza and shit, and remember Vegeta was so fixated on getting stronger than Goku, he ended up staying with Dr. Brief and them. Like, and obviously, Bulma is kind of a whole still, like, if you went back to even the early Dragon Ball series, she'll do whatever it takes to get ahead. So, fam, to her, besides Goku, he is the strongest motherfucker alive, fam. She wasn't even really rocking with nigga like that, but I think Vegeta just fell in love with her strong personality, strong characteristics, and he's like, yeah, like whatever. They just fell in love over the time of him trying to be bigger and her helping him get better and taking care of him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So they developed a love.
Song. You make me better.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, I think that's what it was. That's what it was, because, yeah, when Trunks came from the fucking future and shit.
I thought that was going to be the hardest shit ever. It was.
It was.
Yo, the Trunks movie itself. Wow, okay, I'm mixing up the timelines because the movie is different from the actual TV show. When he came to Earth, my bad. When he came in the TV show, didn't he just come and just slaughter some shit and keep it moving down there? Or is that in the show? No, in the movie?
In the show, okay, so in the show, he came to Earth to give Goku the heart medicine disease and tell him that the androids are gonna wake up and fuck up the Earth, and the androids that are coming is going to fuck up his timeline, and everybody's dead in his timeline. So he wants to save his timeline by fucking giving Goku the heart medicine and shit like that. So that's why he came back to Earth. So when you see the movie is actually what's happening in his timeline. You know what I'm saying?
They all fucking fucked up Gohan's arm. He
cut his off. Yeah, he cut it. Fam, the man.
What, they blasted off?
They either they must have blasted off, because they must have blasted
that shit was
off.
Possible.
Fam, when you see
like
the man,
the way they be fighting in the show is like you see when they be getting need in their stomach, it's like, nah, that's who is back.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you could blast someone's arm off and you couldn't fucking kick through someone's chest?
Fam, mans used to kick a man's arm and break his arm and shit. That's what Cell did to Vegeta. Cell gave man one fuck licking at his arm and the man just yo, I see that? And I'm like, I'm not playing the game, so imagine the actual anime. It's just clicking back to me like, oh, he really fucked him up. Because now I'm remembering, that guy's a fucking demon, fam. Like, Cell was actually a difficult person. Like, they didn't really beat him, technically. If Goku never brings him to fucking King Kai's planet, like...
All right, so...
Whatever, man.
Let me tell you who the real demon is. Kid Buu.
Fam, you know what's crazy? I never really finished watching the actual anime of the Buu saga. I didn't finish it. So when I'm playing the game now, I'm actually going to see how it actually develops. So I'm actually excited to see that shit.
Kid Buu's a fucked up individual.
I heard.
Like, he's basically like, I guess they would say, he's the original YN.
Yeah. But he aged backwards, because remember, it was Fat Buu, and then they separated. Then he became like an adult-looking Buu, and he got younger, and then he became Kid Buu. And Kid Buu is the stronger Buu.
Yeah.
And then after they beat Buu, they didn't really even beat him. I think they wished him good. And he became Oob, which is the black kid, the black chocolate kid.
Crazy.
Which is underutilized because we never see Oob. I think we seen him in Daima actually recently. First episode of Daima, I think we seen him, but that was it.
I think he was seen in Super. I never even watched Super.
Super is alright. People hate on it, but it had pretty good arcs and it's still going.
But yo, what makes Kid Buu so fucked up? This nigga went to heaven to get back. He said, yo, where everyone at? He said, hold on, wait a minute. Found you. Went to fucking heaven and said, nah, you want to take this ass whooping.
He did that for real?
Yeah.
I gotta play that.
He already killed everyone and said, you ready for more? Imagine being dead and he said, I'm going to kill you again, bitch.
Yo, he's incredible.
Like, at that point, I'm like, can he kill them again? Is he hurting them? Like, what's going on? Because you're dead.
Twice. Yeah. You can't even be like a body in heaven. Like, you have to be granted your body. Like, when you go to heaven, you're a spirit. Like, if you realize,
Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I'm talking about Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball. So, like, I remember because they said this the other day while I'm playing the game. It's like King Yama granted Goku to have his body after the whole Cell saga because they're supposed to be spirits just going through the fucking, through the line.
Snake
and
train.
No,
trail.
Snake Way is the way to King Kai's planet. But
Oh.
When you get judged by King Yama, it's like, what did you're good or you're bad? You're going to heaven or you're gonna fucking go to hell? But you're all spirits. You're not your physical body. So Goku was granted his physical body in heaven, and then him and King Kai and Bubbles, they all died together because he brought fucking Cell there.
Wait, the monkey's name was Bubbles too?
The monkey's name was Bubbles.
Michael Jackson knew something.
Fam, that's what I'm saying. It's very
Michael Jackson was watching Dragon Ball.
They was watching Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson is one of the most iconic people in the world. So imagine a monkey named Bubbles. You name the fucking monkey Bubbles. Why the hell not? It's a nod. Shout out to Akira Toriyama, man. Rest in peace, bro. You
Real
made
bad
such a
boy.
legendary fucking show, bro. That's still relevant till this day. That shit was fucking. That shit aired in '87, my nigga.
He had the black youth sitting in fucking elementary school, drawing their best Dragon Ball character as they could.
Yeah, man.
We was all trying, like, we didn't even know how far Super Saiyan could go. We talking about, I got Super Saiyan 22. Look how long the hair is.
Damn, it's so crazy. I remember when niggas was drawing Dragon Ball AF and Super Saiyan 5 with the white hair going.
What's AF?
Like, it's like after something, Dragon Ball AF, it's like a fan art shit, right? So it has nothing to do. And it's the white fucking Goku. It's crazy because that might be canon in the near future.
I remember, like, all right, so back in it, like, in elementary school, like grade 3 and 4, we were building our own websites on, what were the website hosting things? Was it Mediafire? Was that one of them?
Was it Dreamweaver?
Nah, it wasn't that we used.
Did you guys use, because I used to
I remember the color green
it was green.
on the logo for one of them. I can't.
Oh, is that two cows? Oh, fuck.
I don't think it was that either.
I think I know what you're talking about still. I remember using Dreamweaver though, and we use a lot of WordPress too.
I didn't even know what that even
Back
was.
in the
yet.
day. Yeah, we use a lot of that.
But we were building our own website, like basically making our own fan websites and shit.
Yeah.
Like we were just doing shit,
No, that's
not
dope.
knowing that could have been a skill in 2025.
It's a lot easier now with Wix, and
Don't ask me to make a website now, shit.
I wouldn't. I don't even think it actually is needed, because if you look someone's up, say I look up City McGritty, your Instagram's gonna pop up. Your Instagram could act as your website if you have all your fucking music, your media, your videos, your beats. If everything is just there on your fucking Instagram, I can just go through your Instagram, along with other links like YouTube.
But you still gotta have
and
your
shit.
own website, which is important. Make sure you could collect emails and shit. Because if you ever lose your Instagram, how you gonna connect to them people and tell them, yo, holla at your boy on the new Instagram at least?
Depends still. Depends on you gotta check your analytics to see where your strength is. Like I was looking at our YouTube and GTV's Instagram analytics, and a lot of our viewers come from Instagram. So I gotta do a lot now that I'm thinking. If a lot of people are using their mobile devices to stay in tune with us, I got to start making more mobile content. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to start boosting up the Instagram and probably boosting up like where people are coming from and the watch, because that's where everybody's coming from to go to our YouTube. So it's a lot more marketing on the Instagram, the mobile side of things. So yeah, analytics is important still to tap in with.
A lot of people don't even be looking at that shit for. They'll see bare views and say it's lit, and don't be paying attention to the information in front of them that's telling them how you gonna get more lit.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
No, it's an important skill to know. Like, but analytics reading is not easy. Like, not a lot of people can do analytics
A
reading.
lot of people can't read.
You know what I'm saying? The picture show. Let's watch pictures. It's like you're back in kindergarten. But even still, I was a bright youth. Kindergarten, I'm reading. Still, like 6 years old, I'm there reading shit, learning how to read, like fucking saying it out. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't a dumb kid still. So it's fucked up because I wasn't a dumb kid, but I still don't have my high school diploma. Isn't that fucked up?
I'm gonna get mine just so I could tell my kids, but they do it.
I thought about that too when I was your age, and still.
Like, I
Make too
spoke to my
much
bro
money.
about that like a month ago, and I don't think either of us have made any moves.
Yeah.
I mean, I did go to college, but I didn't
Me
finish
too.
that.
Yeah, me too. That's the beauty of Canada. Like, you don't have to finish high school to go to college or university. You just get your mature student and you're up. You're in there.
I mean, shit, we're just getting money at this point. Like, school. I mean, school is necessary if it's necessary, and I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Now, if my children in the future are watching this, do the right thing, which you know is right to you. That's all I can really tell you. I'm not going to tell you to be like Gohan and be out here fighting for your fucking world every day. And then you're so stressed that you decide to start studying instead. You know what I mean? Because, yo, really think about it. Yo, Gohan, he had a fucked up life. Because basically from... I don't even know how old he was when Vegeta said, yo, man, you come here and then fucking I'll box him up.
He was at least 8, I would
He
say.
was like, yo, I know your pops, little nigga.
8 to 10.
That's my crowd here. He's like, yeah? He's like, yeah, I'm your uncle. He said, move from here, youth.
He was at least 8 to 10 years old. Like, he wasn't even a teenager yet.
No,
He was
I
a
thought
baby.
he was like 5.
No, he was older than that. When he met Raditz and them, I think he was like 5. Because he was crying and shit, and he was
That was the same time when Vegeta...
So remember, Raditz came in a year later.
Oh, that was a year later.
A year later, Nappa and Vegeta came.
Oh.
And then they went to fucking Planet Namek. So I would swear that was a whole 5-year time span. So I was like, maybe he was like 5, 6 years old, crying and shit. In the, you know what I'm saying, when they seen his actual power, to fucking 7 to 8 years old when they came back, and then 9 to 10 when he was on Namek.
All right, question. Who is the biggest crash out when it comes to cartoons or anime?
Biggest crash
I'm
out.
still going with Kid Buu. Because this nigga went to Earth and said, no, he went to heaven and said, yeah? Which God do you serve?
Fuck. Biggest crash out in cartoon history. Fuck.
All right, I got the next one for you.
Okay.
Robin from Teen Titans.
Why do you say that?
I was watching a video on YouTube the other day about Robin being a crash out. And it's like, the fights he was getting into, it's like, sir, you could chill. You can chill. But we get it. Batman basically raised you. But he wouldn't chill. And we're not talking about Teen Titans Go. We're talking about Teen Titans. Like, yo, they need to make a movie about that.
They have a show called Titans.
For real?
Yeah, on WB. But you know what? I would say Robin is... I wouldn't say he's like crash out, but I would say he's just a disrespectful little nigga.
Crash
like,
out.
he just doesn't, like, acknowledge that, like, yo, Batman is your... pretty much your pops, nigga, but you want to go against him all the time.
That's
to
what it was
be
about?
bigger than who you are. But
I never actually watched the show to really know. So
No,
I've watched Teen Titans Go here and there, but I've never watched like Teen Titans.
no, he's a fucking big disrespectful kid. He's like, he is one of those kids that felt like, I don't know, he must have felt betrayed by Bruce, and Bruce is looking out for him. Like, he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit kid. I don't fuck with Robin like that. You know what I'm saying? Biggest crash out has to be like any of Batman's villains, because they stay losing. Like, and they have like, actually the biggest crash out was fucking the Riddler in the Batman movie.
I didn't even watch those. Which one?
The Batman with young boy from Twilight.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Pattinson. His name was
I don't know shit
Pattinson.
about Twilight. I
Okay.
watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
So yeah, Pattinson. So like, yeah, like he went to jail and he still blew up Gotham. It's like, yo.
While he was in jail? Hold on, was it jail in Gotham?
He was in jail, fam. They got him, they arrested him, and he was like, yo, I still have bombs all over. This shit's gonna get blown up. I don't give a fuck what you do. I'm in
But the
here.
jail was in Gotham.
He went to Arkham Asylum, and he still ended up blowing up Gotham. That's a guy, fam. Like, he's a super crash out.
Yeah, because he actually, pretty much like, really thinking about it. Everyone in Dragon Ball that said, I'm here to fuck shit up. They said, I'm going to blow up the Earth. You're on the Earth. He said, I don't care.
They don't give a shit. Yeah,
I don't care.
It was all the aliens mostly though. Like, their androids' directive was to kill Goku. They didn't. That their objective was never to blow up the Earth.
Oh, yeah.
Besides Cell.
Wait.
Cell had a different objective for some reason. He just was a man of his own. But 17 and 18 and 16, they came to defeat Goku. The same with
Krillin's a freaky
15 and
He's
14.
fucking a sex doll, basically.
Yo, the man was like, make 17 and 18 human again.
And everyone was like, what?
The dragon was like, that cannot do. Like, he was like, oh, fuck, what to do now? He was so pissed. But that's what I'm saying. How do you have a baby with an android? Like, how do you do that?
Wait, so she's not even a human? Yet?
She's not. It's
never
an
turned human?
android. How do you
She never
have
turned human?
No.
What the
So like
fuck?
that, even when I was playing the game, I'm like, so this nigga had a baby with an android. How is that even possible? How? She never turned human. So how? There must be something I'm missing
Did
because
she ever? Was she ever pregnant?
she was.
there
She
a
had the little.
surrogate?
She had the little girl. But
She did that belly?
I
Did
don't
that
know.
show up?
See, I don't know. I just remembered like they had a baby. That's all I remember. They married and they had a baby. Remember, they had a baby. Gohan, Chi-Chi and Goku had another baby in Goten.
I thought Goten was gonna be a guy. But that's before like he was ever born. Like
Yeah.
I remember we knew about him from the Asian kids telling us that Goku's gonna have another kid. We're like, what? His name is Goten. We're like,
But the question
Okay.
is, when did they have the baby? Because this nigga died.
who died? Oh, holy
Goku
shit.
died after Cell. Unless, okay, so there's a part
Wait,
in
that
the
is a
game.
good question. Cause I remember that everyone's saying. So when did he have the baby? It's like
So there's a part in the game where Gohan, Goku, and Chi-Chi were gonna have a picnic date, and Goku just got his driver's license. So this is actually in the anime, the driver's license part. Him
Yeah.
and Piccolo got their driver's license. So there's a part where Gohan said, "Yo, I'm gonna leave you guys alone so you guys can do your tuggy." I'm thinking that's when she got conceived because it takes a couple months to have a baby. So
this man said a couple.
yeah, it takes 9
She's
months,
a
right?
human, not a
Yes.
not
it
an
takes-
android.
Exactly. So that's what I figured. I figured that's when they had their baby. When Gohan went off to do his work and they were in the car. They probably had car sex or something. But like I said, if that doesn't happen, like when do you guys have a baby if he's dead? He can't come back to Earth because they try to wish him back. And he's like, Goku already came back to life. We can't do it again. It's weird.
I was ready to Google some shit, but never mind, man. Just never mind at this point. Like, this is going to bring me down a different rabbit hole.
Yo, honestly, that show's interesting still.
I don't, like, yo, I fuck with Naruto.
Me too. That's the best show. That's better than Dragon Ball.
Like, the flashbacks, like, when you think, like, oh, they about to get to it, then it's like, nah, nigga, the next 10 episodes is flashbacks. And you're like, all right, fine, run it.
You know what was cheese about? When they were fighting, I
Pain?
think they were getting, huh?
Pain?
No, it was when they were figuring out who, the Uchiha, the big one,
Itachi.
no, the big Madara. When they were finding out
Oh,
Madara,
yeah.
and then they friggin' flipped it to friggin' Kakashi's story. I was so upset, like,
So,
and
how
I
did we get
fuck
here?
with Kakashi. You know what I'm saying? I super fuck with Kakashi. But why did you guys have to flip it to Kakashi's story at that moment? Hold on, I got you. I'm gonna help you, Zach.
Yo, I'm here right now filming the first episode of the Cronem show, so send your shout out and whatnot. I've been baking you up the whole episode still, cause you know.
Who's that, Connie?
Hell yeah! See, I can't make this shit up.
Condoleezza Rice.
A lie?
Condoleezza Rice. That was the Condoleezza Rice. That was like the first black thing around like high members.
The massive black thing, black woman, the first black excellence.
The first black excellence.
She was with who? Bush?
Yes, I think so.
I know a little bit about something. I've been around. Yo, you remember there was mini clips, the game website.
Is it mini clips?
There's mini clips, and the next one, fuck, it's not coming to me. Fuck, the next one was kind of dark still. I can't remember the next one.
And you guys play online games and stuff?
Yeah, I remember mini clips had the Bush game where you throw the shoe at him. Holy fuck, yo, grade 4 and 5 was a time, yo.
Battlegrounds?
Yes. No, Newgrounds.
Newgrounds. Yeah, Newgrounds was something else. Yo, that hype to get like fucking online games was crazy bad. Then I used to steal all my online games, bro. I didn't give a fuck, bro.
But you didn't have to pay for no Newgrounds. You just had to pay.
No. But like even like I found like I was like onto torrenting early, so man's was torrenting all kinds of
class,
PC
yeah,
games. Yeah, fam. Roller Coaster Tycoon was my shit, fam. Like that game was so special. Like I used to play Roller Coaster Tycoon for hours on PC. Hours, bro. You couldn't get me off that shit. And Sims, like the first initial Sims and shit. That shit to me was
I
bliss.
never played The Sims. Why did you get them so hooked to The Sims?
Because you can build up reality. That's why. So
What an
like
answer.
you know when man's is like they're when the gal them's life is like turned down. So like they'll just like they'll make their character look how they wants to, big bosom, big body, have a good job, and then they put their husband in, could be their friend that they want to fuck, or what I'm saying, some dream guy, call them themselves. They can have their baby and dog. Like they can build a whole life around them, their world, and pretend. Like one of my friends would be like, yeah, I'm playing Sims. You want to know what your character's doing? He's reading books. He's on the piano and stuff like that. I'm just like, nigga. She told me the whole story. Like there's a whole story. Oh, my daughter, she's gay, but she brought her girlfriend over and you weren't really liking them. Like a whole fucking, they built a whole life around Sims. It's crazy. There's actually a new Sims like game called Inzoi, which I'm calling the Sims Killer. This shit looks so fucking good.
I got a Nintendo 64.
That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
Still to this day?
I mean, I got it a couple years ago. I just got like 4 games. I got Duke Nukem. You gotta have that GoldenEye.
Yeah.
Got to.
It's a special game.
Like, be my homegirl and that shit slapped the shit out of her bare hand. Didn't even have I made her run around with the fucking golden glizzy.
And
Still
still beat
slapped
her?
the shit out of her.
That's
Dead.
an idiot thing. Who'd you play, like Jaws or something? Was that little guy? Who was
I
your
don't know who I
character?
used. I was just using whoever.
Okay.
I didn't really care. So I bet I still smoke your shit.
Natalia. You picked Natalia.
I got NBA Live 2000, I think.
No, you know what was the best basketball game was Kobe's Courtside. That was the best N64 basketball game
What else
still.
I got
Courtside
Mario
was hard.
64.
Mario 64 is classic. Legendary.
I'm stuck on a 1 level. It's like where you have to go fight whoever on the mountaintop. And like I always jump off it. I haven't played that shit in like 3 years.
Wait, the snow level?
Nah.
Oh.
And I always end up jumping off the side by accident. I haven't played that in like 3 years. I said, I don't even want to do this no more. Like, if you think people be crashing out while playing 2K and shit, nah, like I was going off playing a 1-player game.
I mean, Mario is kind of difficult sometimes. Yo.
Mario
Don't even
had
get
me
twisted.
a different type of pissed.
Yeah, for sure.
I was trying to think, is there like a cheat code I could type in?
YouTube tutorial now.
Yo, which was your favorite Pokemon game?
It's the first one. It has to be like Pokemon Yellow or Red. The one that Pikachu's in still.
I fuck with Red. That's the one I got still.
That's the one you got?
Yeah. 'Cause I fuck with the whole Charmander family, you know?
Yeah.
Real bad boy. I feel like I relate to Charmander. Because, I was an innocent kid, I was chilling. But I was still flame shit. By the time I turned adolescence, the attitude was just different. Everything getting bun up.
I feel like for Pokemon though, like our gen is different from like the next gen.
I don't even want to know this shit.
Than the next gen, because I was in a podcast the other day. They were talking about games and they're talking about what was their favorite Pokemon game, and they're saying like silver and black and white, and I'm like, but what about yellow and red and blue? So I'm like, nigga, I'm old.
Like, yo, like I be sitting on YouTube trying to figure out like, is there a Pokemon game that has like every region? And it's like, no. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, no, man. It's no. It's
Right, so I can't trade all my Pokemon from one game to another, then possibly from that to a next. They're like, no,
Nah.
like
they gotta stay in the same
then.
gen. They gotta stay in the same gen, you know.
So fuck y'all then.
But that's why Pokemon Stadium is elite, and Stadium is elite, and I hope that they remake that game because Pokemon Stadium was so fucking dope,
I
bro.
don't think I probably played that in like a white kid's house back in the day, because we never did have the good something when did I grow up on thing, is me.
I was watching this guy go shopping in Ontario. He's from Detroit or from the States, I think from Detroit, and he'll come over here and do some game pickups.
Oh,
And I know there's one over there, like a really popular one. And
I think there's one downtown Toronto called ANC Games. Check it out. Like you even check their Instagram, AC Games.
AC Games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to pick up some shit for my Xbox. Last year I went to the game. No, maybe it was a couple months ago, 6 months ago. Me and my daughter went to the video game convention.
Hold on, wait. We need to do a tournament.
Which one?
A Def Jam 5 for New York tournament.
We should do it. We can do it right here. What system do you want?
PS2. That's the only thing I want to play.
So we would have to pick up a PS2, and then we would have to.
I just started downloading like a couple emulators and shit onto my computer.
Yeah,
I think I got a PS2 one.
I got that too. PSX2. Shout
I'm
you
not
out.
sure. I don't know if I install. I know the Nintendo 64 one is working. I just don't have a controller for it.
Dolphin. Shout out to
I
Dolphin.
don't think it's that one.
You don't think? Or if it's not that one, it might be what is it? Is it GLU64? I know it ends with 64. That one's
So
okay.
I think I downloaded Dolphin 2, but I couldn't get it to install properly or some shit.
It shouldn't be that
Or I
hard.
needed to have an extra emulator. Actually, no. I think it's I have one main emulator system or some shit, but it's like I have to install the other individual emulators for certain systems. I think.
RetroArch?
It might be that.
RetroArch, you just have to download the cores. So if you go to the cores list and manage cores, just download whatever emulator you need.
Yeah, I think that's what I got.
Yeah, RetroArch is blessed.
I never really. Did I get it?
So the only issue for the disk systems, though, you need to find like the bins and stuff. So you have to go online and get the bins and put it in the folder where the PS2 is per se.
Yeah.
Or any of the disc games, because they need the disc to run, like PS1, PS2, PS3. There's a certain file that needs it. Like it's like the opener, like it needs that to run the shit. But like emulators, like Nintendo, Sega, 64. You don't need those. You don't need those thing. And friggin' Wii is tricky because you might have to convert it from ISO to WISO or WBFS. Bro, I'm big on emulation, bro. I love that shit, man.
Yo, like
I'm huge
before I
on
even
that.
had a fucking Game Boy, I was playing Pokemon on my computer.
Yeah, even that too.
Speed running through that shit.
All
Just
the
hold down
Game
shift
Boys.
button.
Yeah, all the Game Boys. Game Boy OG, Game Boy Advance, 3DS, DS, like all that shit you can get. All that shit you can get on computers. I love it, fam. I was playing I tried to play Scarface, The World Is Yours on PS2, but it was just too buggy. I just got the fucking one for the PC and done. It's just way too fucking buggy.
What was your favorite what was your favorite system?
Favorite system of all time is Super Genesis.
Sega Genesis?
Sega Genesis, bro. All day, all night, bro.
I never
Those
really
games
had
are
a
so
real
beautiful.
experience with it to really have an opinion. I know it was fire though.
Sega Genesis, man, had the most beautifulest game. It had the beautifulest sound. It just sucks that the Sega discontinued like building up after Dreamcast, man. Because even Dreamcast is a fucking monster of a system. You know what I'm saying? It just, Microsoft and Sony just went to work, my nigga. Because just imagine the two biggest game companies, Microsoft and Sony, are not even game companies, my nigga. That's a computer company and a motherfucking TV company, my nigga. What the fuck? When you have Nintendo and fucking Sega coming up in the game.
When Sony was supposed to be working for Nintendo.
And then they dissed them. Nintendo dissed Sony.
They said, we're gonna fuck your life up. You stay there with your Pokemon.
It's not so basically like Sony developed a CD system for Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Nintendo said, nah,
it wasn't for
fuck that.
64?
Hmm?
It was for 64, no? There was supposed to be a
It was
64
for-
CD or something, or whatever it was going to be called.
It was either for 64 or it was for Super Nintendo, but it was a disc system. Maybe it was for 64.
Yeah.
And they said, nah, we're not rocking with it. We don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And they said, all right, fuck it, we're gonna do it ourselves. So they made PlayStation, and boom, it's one of the biggest, it's the biggest, actually, the biggest game console of all time, fam. Like, most sales ever. Like it's wild. Like I don't even understand it, bro. Like these guys, I remember Sega and Nintendo, they're coming up from being in the fucking coin operation, arcades, all sorts of stuff. For two companies to fucking beat you out the game is trick you out the gaming system. And shout out to Nintendo for staying in the loop. I feel like even if you have a even if you have like a Microsoft, Xbox, or a fucking PS5 or whatever, you still need to have a Nintendo. Like that's supposed to be a household thing all the time.
Still got a Nintendo 64, as we can see.
Nintendo got to be. I have a Nintendo Switch at home too. Like it got to be a flagship in your house. Somebody in your house has to have a Nintendo. It's just mandatory.
My kids gonna know what it's like to live that life that we live. Like they gonna know what a fucking CD player is and all that. Like we can't have them growing up dunce and not know where we come from. Like, you know what I mean?
So you're gonna teach them the history.
They have to know it, so they can realize like in my opinion, a lot of the old games are. I don't know. Maybe I don't even play them. Like I'm just. That's my shit. You know.
Mm-hmm.
It just is what it is.
Yeah, honestly, a lot of the new games are shit.
I just said I want to do a Fight for New York tournament. Enough said.
Let's do it. No, honestly, let's do it. I'm gonna set it up.
Like, yo, who? All right, so who's your favorite fighters to use on that game?
I haven't played in a while. I'm gonna have to fucking get the emulator and start
Elephant Man
fucking
was in
with it.
Fight for New York, no?
Yes, he was. That's Fight for New York was the first or the second one.
Second. The second one was way better.
The second one, I think he was in. Let me double check.
I know
fact
Sean Paul
check.
was.
My brother is on Instagram. No,
Sean
he was
Paul
tagged.
was for sure.
He's like, yeah, man.
I feel like he must have said, no, Tirak.
I feel like he said something
Sean
along those
Paul.
lines still.
Oh.
So let's see the character list of
Even like the
Fight
fucking
for
the
New
finishing
York.
moves. Red Man's was wicked. He'll fucking pick up and just punch in your balls and just dash you. So hold that, my you.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Where is the
Don't play a
list?
Reggie Noble.
Red Man.
Like, fuck, who else? Yo, the Snoop Dogg level, when he catches you and dash you through the window, he used to cheese me.
So we had Red Man, Ghostface, Ludacris, Method Man, Carmen Electra, Fat Joe, Ice-T, Henry Rollins, Busta Rhymes, Capone, Christopher Judge, D-Mob, Flavor Flav, Freeway, Joe Budden, WC, Kamora Lee Simmons, Nine, Omar Epps. Are these just the characters in it? Pockets, Sean Paul, Bone Crusher, Crow, and Eric Sermon. I feel like that's not accurate. Okay. Oh, well, Crow is Snoop Dogg. D-Mob is Omar Epps. Method Man, Fat Joe. Red Man, Angel. I think that's Angel whatever, but she doesn't look like a playable character. Komora doesn't look playable. Like, who are the fucking playable characters, bro? Playable characters.
I can't remember
Was there that much characters?
There was a bear.
For real?
Lil Flip was in there too.
Are you sure? Because remember, there's also Vendetta, right?
I feel like it was in the first one, and the second one. I feel like I remember seeing his fucking screen player selection. I feel like he said something about game over. I feel like Lil Flip had to be in there in Fight for New York.
Little Kim, Snoop Dogg, Method Man, Red Man, Slick Rick, Memphis Bleak, Little Flip, Scarface.
Memphis Bleak was in Fight for New York?
That's what it's saying here. Fat Joe, Mobb Deep, Ice-T, Exhibit, Capone Noriega, Ludacris, Crazy Legs, Busta Rhymes, Bubba Sparks, Sean Paul.
I didn't remember Bubba Sparks was in there.
I don't remember
We
Bubba
overlooked
Sparks.
him.
Yeah, I don't remember Bubba Sparks being in there either. Because there were crews. There were D-Mob's crew and there's Crow's crew. Oh, yeah, Elephant Man is in here.
Notice Ja Rule wasn't in there and he's a Def Jam artist?
Maybe Ja Rule was in the second one. Because now I'm looking at a whole bunch of people. Eric Sermon.
Keith Murray was in any of them?
Exhibit, Warren G.
Who was from the
Slick Rick, Prodigy, Mac 10. Holy fuck.
Havoc was in there too.
Havoc. Yep. Family. Holy
Yeah.
fuck. For real. Bone Crusher, like you said. David Banner. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of people in this game, bro.
The only person I was missing was Lil Jon.
Technically. So 76 playable characters.
Wow. Lil Jon
Wow.
not being in that is a disservice. Even if he was just the announcer.
Yeah, John not being in it is kind of fucked up still. That's kind of fucked up. But then you have Vendetta.
I don't even want to talk about that one. That one,
Is that the first one?
yeah, like it was cool. I played at my homie's crib like once, and that was just like cool. But when Fight for New York came out, that's I remember being a kid, and we're sitting there listening to Flow 93.
Mm-hmm.
See, I said Flow 93. I'm showing my age. And they're talking about 50 Cent and Ja Rule are unlockable characters. You just have to beat the game. I beat the game. I'm like, where the fuck they at? I still can't find them. They're like, you gotta type in G unit. I'm why they fucking with us? Like trolling.
Telling stories. Telling lies. Oh gosh. Telling stories. These guys,
Man, shout
man.
out to Gemini, yo. Only real Toronto ones remember Gemini.
Yeah,
Remember I met her when I was
Gemini
a youth.
was like Mark,
Mark
Strong. Yeah, come on.
That
Come
was-
on.
That's like some porn stars. Gemini and Mark Strong.
Yo, do you see that new clip with Gemini and Mark Strong, bro? Yo, Gemini bust all over that nigga's face, man, all in their mouth, yo. They be like, nigga, what?
Gemini busting her mouth?
Gemini busting Mark Strong's mouth, man.
Nah, nah, nah.
Make him say, ooh, Mark Strong. Yeah, them some porn star names.
I'm telling you.
What about like?
I wonder what they're up to these days.
Huh?
I wonder what they're up to these days.
I should message them. Maybe they'll up for anything.
Let's get them on the Cronem show.
Okay, I'll help
Cause
you.
yo, I met them. So yo, I can't remember where this was. There was a little Bow Wow like free concert that they were doing at a Walmart like way back in the day. Like
Wow.
I guess his second album must have just came out or something. Okay, I know what that is. All right, so like yo, they had the fucking people them running through the Walmart trying to locate Bow Wow. The man was not inside the fucking store. You know where he was? On the fucking roof, just laughing. So he performed from the rooftop.
Oh wow, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. We don't get those anymore, eh?
Word.
That's crazy.
Rick Ross is opening for Little Bow Wow. 50 Cent said.
50 cents too much. He's the rudest cancer. I was telling somebody today.
The man said Rick Ross is. He said the biggest boss is opening up for.
Bow Wow.
No, it's Lil Bow Wow technically because the Lil Bow Wow hits mainly.
No, that's crazy. Nah, fucking 50 is a diabolical cancer still.
He said Shad Master Boss.
That's crazy.
Nigga calling Uncle Murder Auntie Murder.
Who said that? Rick
Uncle
Ross?
Yeah, Rick Ross.
Auntie Murder. I could even hear him speak about it. This nigga 50 Cent ain't got no balls. He running around with these niggas, Tony Yayo. Anti-murder. Where's Banks, 50?
So you
Where's
gonna buy
Banks?
Banks' contract.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy Banks' contract. I'm gonna drop an album tomorrow.
Banks, like, you forgot what I did with Officer Ricky? Yo, that shit charted on iTunes back then.
Officer Ricky?
Yeah, the Banks Rick Ross disc.
Officer Ricky? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Banks is Rick Ross disc? Holy shit. Banks is a problem still. He was the best G-Unit rapper.
Technically, yes.
He was the best
But I'm saying,
G-Unit
like,
rapper.
technically, before being technical, like, technical skills, like, you know?
He was the best G-Unit rapper. Yes,
But I would say Buck,
punchlines,
like,
technical, everything.
like
Yeah.
Buck is probably,
The second best.
yeah.
Then the game. Then 50, then Yayo.
Like, fuck with Game.
But let's technically.
I'm only speaking on his work from when he was with G-Unit, though. That's what I'm judging it off of.
And it was not bad. Technically, he was
Like, it was
better.
cool.
He was better than Yayo, and he was better than 50.
I listened to Yayo's album the other day from beginning to end. I've never listened to it from beginning to end before.
Did you like it? Which one? Predicates of a Predicate
You know that's
Felon?
his only fucking album. Stop playing.
He has other albums. He has mixtapes.
They're mixtapes, sir. We fuck with the mixtapes. Like, what's that one called? It was named after a movie.
Oh, The Transporter?
I think so.
It could be The Transporter.
I feel like I wanna
Or
say-
The Mechanic. No, that's the
I feel
song.
like- yo, the Gangsta's Paradise when he was on a bunch of Down South beats, DJ Drama and Who Kid hosted that. That one was fire too.
Who 50 in them?
Nah, Yayo.
Yayo.
Yayo had some fire mixtapes, the Dolo mixtapes. This is after Buck was already out the group. So this is after the TOS, probably.
Terminate on Sight.
Either after or before, I can't remember.
That project was fucking amazing. That Movado song will always like be my favorite
Press
song.
me Glock.
That shit was fire. How that shit going? And I was like,
Nigga, you so tough.
that's on TOS too?
Yo,
TOS was fucking hard, fam. TOS was
yo,
fire.
what's that one gal tune they have? Shorty, what it's gonna take to get you close to me, right by my side where you supposed to be. They start to notice you when they notice me, and you can have it all free of charge. You like European cars. Take a look in my garage. Yo, don't sleep on Banks' hooks.
Fuck, Banks made fucking in the club. How could you sleep on a nigga like that?
Man, yo, even every fucking R&B song that Banks did, he wrote the hooks.
My favorite was I Wanna Get to Know You. No. Wait, sorry, Karma.
That's my shit to this day.
Karma was
that should
hard,
remind me of
so.
a time. Remind me of me and my ex. It's like, I guess. I am the one you denied. Pushed me off every time I tried.
That's
I'm
funny.
all right.
That's
swallow my pride.
No, that's
all the
funny.
bullshit to the side. But if you're ready to ride, like what?
And if you're ready to ride.
Yo, let me go sample that tomorrow.
Are you gonna like drill it up like?
Nah, I'm just gonna take the beginning and just loop that, and then flip it back where that part is where Avant is not on it too. Just for like a next breakdown or something. Switch up the drums and shit.
Yeah, that'd be dope still.
Word. I mean, they said Jim Jones the best rapper in Dipset now.
He's fucking fried. I don't know who said that. They're General Ty, fam. Like, what? Stop this, man.
I mean, I fuck with Jimmy.
Jimmy's alright, man. Like, I'll keep it funky. Jimmy's alright, but he's not the best rapper still on
But I could say
Dipset.
he did become my favorite at a point. And that's crazy to say.
Which point though? Max B point? Like members of Dipset point? Members of Bird Gang point? Because that's understandable. He had fucking Stack
Once we
B.
got to the Bird Gang era for sure.
Okay, so we had Stack B, we had Max B and Stack Bundles for sure.
Yo, I remember there was what track was that Jim Jones was on? He had one of the coldest verses out there. Everyone, and it's like, who wrote that one?
Who, Emotionless maybe?
Nah, but this is before that album, I think I want to say.
So the best verse he ever had was fucking Real Niggas.
What song?
My uncle Bobby going for 5, I'll be going for 9. That one, but then the older, my nights to get older, the days is much colder, and that song is like,
What album?
on the fucking double album, on the Dipset album.
I never cared for that album.
So which album are you gonna be talking about then? Not fucking part 2. Diplomatic Immunity part 2.
That was basically like Dipset point 2, Dipset 2.0 type shit.
Yeah, Diplomatic Immunity 2 was
With like the new members and shit.
dude,
Jim
like,
Jones was only on like 3 songs on that album, I realized.
on like with crunk music on it. And he was on that one.
I actually counted that like all the times like him, Cam, and Jules were featured on there and realized, oh, you're only on like 3 songs? You had a song with SAS. I think that was Dirty Clap.
That song was so horrible, and I skipped that shit, and I fuck with SAS, bro. I think SAS are probably the better spitters from the UK, but like that song just was fucking terrible, bro. Like I hated that fucking beat. Whoever made that beat should go to hell, bro. That shit's fucking. Like what, nigga? What are we doing? Dirty Clap was bad, fam. That was a badass beat. That was 2 thumbs down, fam.
Yo,
like and 2.
just finished listening to We Make It Clap.
Right? So let's make a Dirty Clap. Like, nigga, fucking wake the fuck up, nigga. That shit was horrible, bro. That shit was horrible. That project had like Jaja and SAS and fucking. Jaja was Jaja.
What you been sipping on?
What you be sipping on?
Get from around me. Nigga, get from around me.
I think 40 Cal did a lot of work on that shit. 40.
This is 40 Cal. Here the 40 Blau.
I think even what's his name, the guy with the glasses, was on the intro again for that one too.
Nah, the intro for Immunity 2. I feel like I want to say it was 40 Cal on that. Cameron and 40 Cal.
Mr.
I could be
2 gun on. Motherfuckers better cock back them hammers. I've been to the WAP when Santana, the WAP, I mean, not from Atlanta.
All right, so which rap group probably had the best entourage? Well, not entourage, best clique, rapping clique.
The best rapping clique, which entourage? You gotta, like...
Not entourage, like rapping clique. Like, which artists brought their clique with them and...
And they were the best rappers? Like
I feel like we're just gonna go with June, like.
you're right. Stop and go with Cameron.
Oh yeah, J.R. Ryder on that one, yeah.
Yeah. Dipset, no, stop and go. Yeah. That shit was on. JR's nasty on that shit.
Yeah.
Take him to church.
Father, forgive him. We're gonna take him to church.
Get used to this. Family ties. Wouldn't you like to be a gangster too? Get from around me.
Hell Row
Dirty
was hard,
clap.
too.
I wanna be your lady. 40 cal, melanin, so free. Dead motherfuckers. Huge crack. Push it. Ayo,
Yo,
alright.
Push It's my shit.
Push It's hard. Ayo, bigger pictures are huge and crunk music. Yo, this action was actually pretty hard still. Now that I'm looking back at it, it's pretty hard. But yeah,
All you have to do is take off Dirty Clap and we're good.
yeah, take off that's a filler, super filler. But yeah, which had the strongest click? Like what click had the strongest rappers?
Yeah.
Out of all the clicks I'm remembering in my brain, Rockefeller. Rockefeller had the best rappers, and if we even want to break it down to clicks in Rockefeller, like I think State Property had the better. They had more than one good rapper. Like it was Beanie Siegel.
All they needed was Beans and fucking Chris. That's it.
Yep, Beans, Chris, and I throw Freeway in there. Those are the top three rappers.
Freeway's verse on 1-800 Hustler, 1-900 Hustler.
It's huge. It's mandatory.
That was the last verse, and to be the last verse, you gotta come with some shit.
Yep. Yeah, I think it's State Property still. I don't think nobody can touch those guys rapping wise. You know what I'm saying? Maybe an honorable mention could be fucking Major Figures. Still Philly niggas, because Gilly was hard. Fucking Ab Lava was hard.
And then he ended up with Clips.
Exactly.
Re-Up Gang. Yo, Re-Up Gang was hard.
Re-Up Gang was
mixtapes.
Re-Up Gang fuck.
They made me want to rap.
Yo, Re-Up Gang's mixtape were nasty. And they were all nasty.
REUPGANG.
No, yo, you know what? I might have to switch it because all four of them niggas was nice. I might have to go with Re-Up Gang still. Because I would listen top to bottom to every single Re-Up Gang album mixtape.
Even though sometimes they would just use brand new beats with the same verses. And we said, well, we don't care. We don't care. Run that shit.
Yo, we don't give a fuck, yo. Yo, Re-Up Gang were nasty. Re-Up Gang, yeah. Re-Up Gang, fam, you are right, bro. Re-Up Gang was nasty. Re-Up Gang was nasty. Like, all of them.
I guess that's really it.
I think so. I think, yeah, they had, like, because I'm thinking about all the rappers were good. All of them were barsed up. All of them were decent. And I only can say, like, the weakest person was fucking Sandman, but even Sandman was nasty. If you really listen to the man shit, he was nasty. So yeah. I would say fucking shout out to Re-Up Gang Records, bro. Re-Up Gang fam. They're incredible. They were incredible.
I really can't think of no one else still.
If we're talking about clicks.
Yeah. Seeing Lunatics was hard.
It was Nelly and Murphy Lee. But like, I mean, those are standouts. There's only 2 niggas out of the fucking 6 of them shits. Like, I wouldn't.
Yo, that Midwest swang track, that was my shit.
What about like I can't even what about like and they're more of a label, but like Swisher House.
I don't even know who was technically on there.
Flip.
Mike Jones,
Paul Wall.
A Millionaire, I guess.
He came out of there.
That's basically like Violator management type shit.
It is kind of technically like a Violators thing, right? Okay, what about like Bravehearts? Okay,
Jungle
was nasty if you put his he was just doing the streets or something. Like he just didn't want to be a rapper.
He has a track called Gun on Me. That was my shit.
Yeah?
On the Bravehearts 2 album.
Oh yeah? No, I gotta hear that. My favorite is tuck your chains, put your in your pockets. There goes Jungle straight out the project. You know my motherfucking gas pills say nigga get you nigga get you don't it? Jungle always keep a girl on pull up forehead yard it zone out, yo. Zone out on the Godson album. Holy fuck.
Okay. Yeah, I had that.
Holy fuck.
I had the bootleg at least.
Damn, that nigga went crazy. Okay, what about QB? Like Mobb Deep in them niggas. Not
Yo, Prodigy
Braveheart.
was the hardest rapper. I feel like he was the most feared rapper at the point because Prodigy was cold.
He was nice. Rest in peace. One of my favorite rappers of all time. Still, one of my personal favorite rappers of all time.
But it got to a point where he just kind of got lazy with it at times. And it's like,
He stopped rapping. Like he stopped rhyming. You know, he stopped rhyming. He's like,
yo,
yo,
I don't give a fuck.
yeah. He's
I'm
like,
gonna pay me regardless.
like if you listen to Burn, like Burn, I don't think he rapped at all. This guy was just talking in rhythm. You a bitch ass nigga. I'll have you killed. All you'll have is your pictures at the funeral. No casket, you
That's the real
bastards
verse?
be missing. My jewels, my jewels, my cars be whipping.
That's the real verse?
I'm gonna stomp you niggas. No, to your problem done. No, yo, fam. Like he wasn't rapping. What? Hell, it was like that's when I'm like, fuck me. And I even think the song he did with Lil Jon, I don't think he was rapping. Like he wasn't rhyming. I think when he went back to rhyming was maybe like Blood Money times. I went 50. I think
Yeah,
50
started
made
out, we're
him
not
be like,
having it.
nigga, you better start rhyming, yo. What about Harlem World? I mean, we always skip Harlem World with Mace and Cardan and
It's hard for me to even speak on that one because
Baby
I did
Stays.
listen to the album, but I never spun in enough times for me to have an opinion. Still, I know
No,
it
that's
was cool.
that's fine.
No, it was cool, but
Junior Mafia,
never listened to him.
Biggie, Lil Kim, Lil
Biggie be
C.
saying, man,
No. What about like
Biggie's-
Outlaws, like Tupac and?
never listened to him.
Okay, what about Wu-Tang? I think fuck.
Nah, Wu-Tang cold.
The whole, like, you know what? That's a clique, right? That's a rhyming clique. They had more than fucking one. They had more than a few standouts. They had Old DB. They
Everyone
had
stood out
Jizza.
technically.
Oh yeah, fuck. I'm gonna have
Even
to
you
take.
got it.
Yeah, the one line,
Yo, I
one
think
line
you said
assassin.
you don't like. Who's one line assassin? You got it?
Yeah. He
Yo.
always had one line that stood out. That's why they call him the one line assassin, because he always had the one line that just killed the whole verse.
Yo, fucking.
In the song with sorry to cut you, in the song with Tommy Mottola, he was like, put a Rough Rider on my dick, bust right through it. Yo, that nigga was cold, B. That nigga was ice cold,
And you
fam.
know he meant that shit.
Yeah, like,
So
but
why-
a
why-
Rough Rider though, obviously. You can't slicks with a Rough Rider, my nigga. That's a gas station condom, broski. Like, you're busting through, fam, I'm busting through Magnums. Obviously, I'm gonna crush a fucking Rough Rider condom. Like, this guy's sicko, man. He's nasty work, man, this nigga you got. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have to take back the Re-Up Gang one and put fucking Wu-Tang up there still. They're the hardest clique, fam. All 9 of them niggas. With the exception of Master Killer, but shout out to Master Killer, because I just
He
feel
never
like
dropped the album, did he?
yeah, he dropped beer albums, bro.
Wait,
But
there's one that didn't. Was it Capadon that never dropped the album?
he dropped the Pillage.
So who the fuck was it that didn't drop an album?
Everybody dropped an album, I
I think
think.
one of them just dropped the album way late on or something.
Fam, RZA dropped 1 million albums with Bobby Digital's brand and everything, and Gravediggers. Method Man has like a bunch of albums. Raekwon has a bunch of shit. Ghostface has a bunch of shit. ODB has a bunch of shit. You God has dropped an album. And that was probably a later album. Inspector Deck dropped an album. Jizza dropped a few albums. Capadonna
that
dropped
first album
albums.
was-
And Master Killer dropped an album. Everybody dropped an album still. Everybody dropped an album. And they're dropping a brand new album, and they're going on tour. So shout out to Wu-Tang Clan, bro. You know what? I want to be there when you guys come to the city, bro. I hope I'm there, because you guys, honestly, Wu-Tang is my ultimate favorite rap group ever. Ever. I live and die by Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang is one of the first CDs I ever bought.
Yo, you said you never liked Gravel Pit, right?
I love Gravel Pit.
So who the fuck said they didn't like it?
Check out my Gravel Pit.
Remember someone said they didn't like it? I'm like,
Maybe
fuck
it was
it.
Gutsy. A mystery unraveling.
Remember seeing that video on TV the first time? I'm like, so they're in the Flintstones movie? I'm like, all right, so I want to watch the Flintstones movie now. Little did I know.
That shit was amazing, man. Everything those guys
$1 million
do.
budgets.
Mm-hmm.
If it really cost that shit probably could have cost 500. They're saying nah, it's a mil, fam.
Listen, budgets back then were just
The labels
different.
were just saying it's a mil, fam.
Take
Don't
it.
worry.
Yeah, because they're making their money back. Remember, fam, to buy a CD, remember how much that shit cost, bro.
Them cheese that. I mean, it's kind of a blessing we're in the era we're in now, But shit is so saturated that man, you better stand out if you try to make some money in this shit.
Who do you feel is standing out right now in Toronto music scene, in your opinion, if you're paying attention to it? And if you're not, let me know a market you're paying attention to.
Toronto. I don't know who I could say is standing out. I could just tell you like who I fuck with. I fuck with Burna Man's music heavy, but he's locked up. He hasn't dropped nothing in a minute.
The one song I like with Burna Bands is Can't Guard Him. I think that's like one of my favorite Burna Band song. I can play that song anytime, any day. And then I can't guard him. And it's awesome. And shout out to Bergs, because Bergs put me onto that record still. Bergs put me onto Can't Guard Him still. I'm not going to cap, fam. And when I heard that shit, I never wanted to stop listening to it.
Like, Burna's one of them ones.
Burna's hard still. Shout out to you. Hold your head, bro.
Taylor G.
Taylor's dope. She dropped a song with Block Boy Twitch actually just recently.
I post that the clip earlier today too.
Yeah. She's supposed to drop a clip with the Bad Demons too, so stay tuned for that. But Taylor's dope.
We fucking with that I don't fuck with, like I have a relationship with. I really don't listen to much Toronto music.
What about in Detroit? I know you like to go to Detroit. One person you think standing out in Detroit?
Brina Shell.
Never heard.
She's still grinding.
Mm-hmm.
She's melodic, but she be spitting though. Like she's cold still.
You know who I like? I like Babyface E.
I know I've heard something from, but just not familiar.
He has a song called what's that song? Pop that pussy, pop that fucking PPD. Like,
of course you like that shit.
No, the shit is hard, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, no, but I've been tapping into Babyface E for a while, and I'm like, yo, this kid is actually nuts, fam. Like, everything that I hear from Babyface E is fucking amazing. I like him, and I like BFB the Pat Man.
Like, when I first started listening to Detroit music, like, who I first got tapped in with would have been Doughboy's Cash Out, Payroll Giovanni. I don't care what no one says. Like, he's the best spitter out of Detroit.
Payroll Giovanni?
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I never heard too much of him still, or I don't think I heard any actually.
Like he give you that real hustler music. That real hustler music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember that one winter, all I did was listen to fucking Payroll, Currency, Nipsey. Was there a fourth? I think that was it. I just listened to that for like the whole winter and ran it up. From I wake up till I go to sleep, that's all I'm listening to. I ran it the fuck up. Those are niggas telling you, get your mind right, get your grind right. You can't just be sitting here listening to bust a nigga ahead, smack a hoe, shoot the... I mean,
shoot the club up, bust a nigga ahead, smack a hoe, shoot the club. Yo, Atlanta has some dark niggas, bro.
That was Memphis.
Wait, are you sure?
That was Orange Mound. Yo, that's fucking... MJG and 8 Ball.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 8 Ball and MJG. My fault.
Yeah. Them niggas is... Memphis niggas always been dark, eh? Holy fuck, them niggas is dark. Bust a nigger's head, smack that hoe,
I tweeted that yesterday,
shoot the club up.
But I tweeted that like last night, I swear, but I said, bust a goofy head, because I feel like bust a nigga head just sound crazy.
I'm going to stop saying the word nigga because I don't like it no more. And this is probably the last time you ever hear me say nigga on a publication or something on like stream, because nigga is such a fucked up word, and it doesn't really reflect to my life. So I think nigga is a dumb word to use. Like, you're not a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a nigga, so I'm not even from the States. Like, nobody called me nigga in my life. And if a nigga was to call me a nigga, then I'd be like, okay, cool. Like, it's not a word for me.
If a white person called me a nigga, I would say, okay, you're a nigger. You just gotta flip it on people sometimes and see what their reaction is and see if you gotta throw hands or not.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that word. I don't care about it.
If a white person call me a nigger, I'm gonna call you a fucking nigger.
It's a dumb word.
And they're gonna be like, wait, you can't call me that. No, I can.
No, if you call me, I can call you.
That. I can, and then if we gotta fucking get you mollywopped and whatnot, let's see how it's gonna go.
Molly Wops. What the fuck is a Molly Wop?
Sometimes you gotta park a motherfucker on their back pockets.
That's what's up.
Like, you know when you threaten people and you just make it sound so So classy. Just park someone on their back pockets.
Park someone, like make them sit down or lie, like sit down, pussy. Park up. Remember those VP niggas? Those I remember the first time I heard park up, man. It was
Park
Jason
up,
Paxton. Those
pussy.
niggas park up, pussy. Like,
Park up the car.
park up.
Where I go?
Where the fuck y'all
That's
go?
exactly how it went.
Yeah,
A man tried to skirt off. He's like, park up, pussy. The man said, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
We got one. Yo, even that wait a minute tune was a big tune.
It was huge.
Yo.
Yo,
Yo, I want to do a 2000s theme party for my birthday this year.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
2000s, eh?
Yeah, just early 2000s.
Okay.
Early 2000s music and all that. Like, only from 2000 2005.
Is that
We
like
might
the?
go to 06 just because there's a couple tunes we want from there to hear.
Is that like the basketball jersey backwards era with the headbands and Timbs and baggy shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in there still. I'm in there like
So,
swimwear,
like,
dog.
2000s, that's fucking Nelly, Mystical, Ludacris. Up to 50. Up. Pretty much we cap it off at Young Jeezy, his first album.
Okay. Oh yeah. Ooh, that'll be blessed. That's like, yeah, 2006.
We might have to call it, I think it's going to be like a lot of crunk shit going on there. So I feel like we have to call it Crody's Crunk Birthday.
Okay. I want to DJ. I want to DJ that night.
Let's do it.
I'm definitely DJing
But remember,
that
you have
night.
to run, with Freak Leak and then fucking.
I know how to DJ.
Hold on. Let me hear the next one. What's the next one?
So what's the order?
This is not the order though.
Okay, just tell me. Yeah.
Freak Leak.
Yeah.
What's next?
Okay, so yeah. Freaka Leak. And so hold on. Yeah. Freaka Leak. And I would spin. I'll probably do some people don't, real gangsters do. The Mobb Deep one with Lil Jon.
That's the wrong order, brother. That's the wrong order. You got one song missing. Goodies by Sierra. Because those three songs are basically the same fucking beat almost.
I was thinking about good.
But yo, if that's the case, if you're gonna do it in that order, you gotta start with Goodies, then go to Freak Leak, and then go to gotta be second. And then Freak Leak, and then you could go to
Goody.
Mobb Deep.
So technically, yeah.
No, Goody.
Freaka Leak and then Goodies.
How you gonna go to Mobb Deep after that?
I probably won't because there's so many fucking Lil Jon records that I'm probably not even thinking about, or even fucking
If you
Jazzy
don't give
Faye.
a damn, we don't give a fuck.
That would be in the Mobb Deep set, like that would be in the
Y'all
Mobb
gotta
Deep
run
set.
quick to back down.
If you stop a minute, yeah.
That's not the song.
Honestly,
I don't know what song
I
that
know,
was.
I know. That's don't do is what they gon' do. Shit. What they gon' do. Shit. That's the song I was
Man.
thinking about still.
That song, yo, that and Get Crunk.
Yeah.
Yo.
Fam, that whole era is a nuts is a mad
Yo,
thing.
no,
still.
real
It's
thing.
a
I want
mad
to do a Crunk album. Like, can you be the Lil Jon on that shit?
I'll do it.
All right, because I don't really get too loud.
I know.
Like I was just reciting fucking MJG and 8 Ball, very aggressive lyrics, very calmly. Bust a goofy head, smack up. I was being very poetic with that shit. Big Croetic justice.
Croetic justice. You have a song like that, no?
I ain't drop it. I actually want to.
Why, bro? Like,
I
you
prefer
never
my brother's
drop
verse on
nothing.
that shit.
I do too, but he
See?
doesn't rap.
I don't know what he does. Like
He makes
he be
money.
at my crib talking about he want to make music, and
Don't listen to him.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't because he doesn't touch my computer. I know that much.
Don't listen to him. If you want to make music, honestly, I feel like people
like
that
at random, he'll be at the studio for like weeks, and like I'll hear some shit, I'll be like, I fuck with that.
listen.
No.
Let me tell you about your brother, man. Like, if he was to just keep going and just
We would have been out the ghetto.
we would have been out of here because he was doing the
Actually, hold
shit
on.
that
You
these
know what,
niggas was
though?
doing last year now, like, or then now.
I would have been on some manager shit. I wouldn't even be the melodic nigga I am today.
He would have been all the melodies.
Basically,
You know what I'm saying? Like
my melodies have surpassed his.
but you see, the thing is like
Which
I
camera do I
guess
look into when I say that?
that one.
Dear brother. Hold on. Dear brother. You could call mother if you must, but the truth is the truth. I've surpassed you with the melodies. Why did he make it come to this? I didn't even want to be a singer, man. Now I'm out here singing to the girl them every chance I get. My baby, tell me we good. Hold on. How's the song go? I don't remember my fucking lyrics. My baby, tell me we good. I've been up to no good. But you think that I could. But you think that we should. But I think that we would. Like,
it sounds like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, P, L, M, N, P.
Yo. I just started, I think I just started freestyling that shit. And I'm like, wait a minute. Now repeat it. And I'm like, this works. And it worked. And I said, all right, time to flip that shit. And just started flowing for real. How do I put it in words? Because I don't know. I had to put it in verse because I don't show. I think people thought I said I had to put it in first. It's like, nah, that's not what I said. Read the lyrics. You the one I need, like miny mo. Because you know, eeny,
Yeah. I get it.
On
I
the
get
alley,
it.
I said, eeny, miny mo. I'm still down to up the ego, but I'm crow.
Okay. With the bar ski.
What turn you on? I want to know. That pussy stutter call me Joe.
Jeez. Bar ski.
Yo,
girl
let's
ski.
just run it at this point. Pass your phone. Open up the YouTube.
Bar ski.
And this is how we're gonna end the episode at this point. Fuck it.
Okay.
How long we been here? 6 hours?
Nah, we've been in like a smooth 2, I think.
I mean,
Maybe an hour and a half. It
wait,
doesn't.
Apple Music or YouTube? Apple Music.
YouTube.
I can't even find this shit. Let me just type it in. Like anytime I have to open up someone else's phone, I don't know where to search for nothing.
Yeah, every Apple is different.
Yo, what the fuck? Who be spelling my name with 2 D's?
Maybe me by accident.
Because like, why I start typing my name and YouTube's talking about with 2 D's?
TDs, that definitely not me then, because I know how to spell your name.
Type of shit. Alright, what song am I looking for?
I can't wait for my song Sosa to come out. I feel like Sosa's gonna be such a
Soso?
banger. Sosa. I think I'm singing
Shout
on
out my
that
nigga
one.
Sosa Stacks out there in the Bronx.
Sosa Stacks. What up?
Yo, he a cold motherfucker. He got a lip gloss line for the gal them right now. I'm like,
Wow, that's blessed.
why didn't I think of that?
That's so fam. See, because niggas is stupid. That's
Hey,
I'm supposed to stop saying nigga.
No.
Men
When
are
you say
dumb.
niggas, you say I'm stupid? Like, what are we talking about?
All of
You're
us.
on my podcast talking about I'm stupid.
No, I'm saying because mans are not smart. You know what I'm saying? Like, females are the main purchasers of shit. Why aren't we making things to target to the
You
females?
gotta be telling me you gotta make crop tops and whatnot. I'm like, it's winter, chill.
Fam, but it's
Like, I
not
could
winter
make
in
you all
Miami.
one-us.
It's not winter in Miami, broski.
Lovely's not in Miami right now. Who's gonna get it over there?
The internet, bro. What the hell?
Yo, don't even pay attention to me right now.
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm just scrolling trying to find something on the YouTube.
But you can't find.
I forgot the song I was looking for. Just started scrolling down my channel instead. Wait until I see the fucking thumbnail.
You were supposed to do.
Got it.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't hear nothing. Gotta turn up.
Turn up the volume.
Never said that I would, but you think that I could.
Big blood clot. I'm playing the sped up version because that's my favorite version.
My baby told me we good, I've been up to no good. Never said that I would, but you think that I could. But you think that we should, but I think that we would. And I put that on her. My baby told me we good, I've been up to no good. Never said that I would, but you think that we could. But you think that we should, but I think that we would. And I put that on her. Do I put it in words, cause I don't know. I had to put it in first, cause I don't show. Cause you the one I need, like Mighty Mo. I'm still down to up the ego, but I'm cold. What turn you on, I wanna know. Yeah, that pussy stutter, call me Joe. 1998, I got the flow. 998 mace, I got the hoe.
Bitch, I'm that nigga, just call me Daz. Please don't focus on my last to get you caught up in my past. You say I'm living fast, but did you catch a glance? You should've thrown stones when your house made of glass. You got issues, I got war wounds.
My silky sheets, girl, we so true.
That pussy get dull like 4-2.
How you gon' act like I don't know you?
Real.
My baby told me we good, I've been up to no good. Never said that I would, but you think that I could. But you think that we should, but I think that we would. And I put that on her. My baby told me we good, I've been up to no good. Never said that I would, but you think that we could. But you think that we should, but I think that we would. And I put it on her. I've been doing what I feel on the road. I've been doing what I feel in these streets. Yeah.
Bitches
Bitches try to get me slimed, I can't go out like that. No. Bitches try to get me slimed out. Niggas try to get me wiped out. If I catch a miss, I'll wipe down. A big walk down.
That's fucking sick. Honestly, yo, you're slept on as a producer still. I
I
feel
didn't
like
even produce that. I got that from YouTube.
oh, for real.
Yeah.
I'm cheese. I take it back. I walk back those words.
You gotta do it like Jadakiss.
You shouldn't have told me this.
You gotta take the words back like how Jadakiss. Yo, actually, yo, hold on. Yo, that song is already out though. That's coulda woulda. You know what I'm saying? But nah, we gotta run that one. That one. You're probably saying which one? Hold on, let me find that one real quick. That Suspect Challenge. I remember I sent that to you in the mix, and there's something about it you couldn't get right. That shit was stressing me.
You guys got it right?
Yeah, I was stressed. I had to pay for a brand new mix.
So
I was about to call you and say, yo, send back my money, fam.
So what was wrong with it?
It was the de-essing for sure. We couldn't get right. But Denzel just, at this point, I really got to tell Denzel what to do. He just be knowing what to do at this point.
So what did he fix? And I need to know as an engineer.
Well, the de-essing and what else?
So what did he do? He brought the de-essing way down to kill the character in the vocals?
Yeah. Cause
and then he brought it back up with EQ?
I mean, I don't fucking know what was done exactly, to be
I got to
honest.
hear it. Let me hear it.
Oh, I can play it right now, man. That's facts. All right. Your name is Vagez in my phone still. Why are you slamming doors like that?
I don't know.
All right, so I sent you that shit. I'm trying to think, what's another down south tune from back in yo, the next down south tune that was heavy was Like a Pimp. That's for sure.
That's all
If
right.
you ain't cooking with Denzel, then you ain't cooking at all.
All right, this Suspect Challenge, me and Kush.
Pour it up.
She cool.
Shout out Cronem.
Yeah. Suspect, she so nerdy, yeah, but she sturdy, yeah. Suspect like to get it back, can't do no begging, yeah. Suspect cause they're moving right, we call her Stacy Dash.
Suspect tryna get it anyway to your cash. Suspect on the run, tryna get some funds. Suspect don't got love, treated dude like bad sons. Suspect say she with it and she brought all of the fun.
Suspect at their crib, but she love playing with my guns. Suspect taking risks, who wanna be a millionaire. Suspect indecisive, couldn't leave with just one pair. Suspect having mixed emotions, but she didn't have a care.
Suspect shaking it, see it and she taking it. Suspect hard cold, knowing how they might fold.
Suspect got no love, you must have read a typo. Suspect play no games, this is how we do, yeah. Suspect got a groove, back and forth, no goof, yeah.
Suspect on the move, what you wanna do, yeah. Pick and choose, suspect on the loose. Suspect gets so high, so she can pick a view.
Suspect she so fine, she my little Betty Boo, yeah.
Suspect with the change, so they never change. Suspect with it all, give a fuck what it bring. Counterfeit like them bills that you be stacking for real. They be popping pills, suspect tryna chill.
I just put up to the crib, suspect on and poppin'. Suspect sing to the dick, she said she saw my walking. Suspect really love the crow, how she do the hocking. We in the club, let it rain, suspect Mary Poppins, yeah.
Suspect tryna lock in, tryna get the drop in. On all the ones that say and think they bout to stop it. Suspect she religious, couldn't be no crosses. Suspect she comparing, she been around the bosses.
Suspect IMDEPENDT, fuck nigga, do you know what that mean?
Pour it up.
Suspect made Neo
No
sing.
mama got her own.
Suspect making
Little
dividends.
boy, you need a loan.
Suspect for me good, then she sucky.
Suspect don't like no dudes, cause he lucky.
Suspect up and pose, you better ducky.
Suspect ain't no Barbie, she the bride of Chucky.
Sounds the same to me. I'm not lying.
No, there was on one part still where it wasn't fixable still. I did catch it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's Suspect Challenge. You know what I'm saying? That's me and Kush Millie. We got a 1-2 bangers. We actually got to re-record one because my computer got wiped.
Yikes.
Crazy. Them shit was perfect.
Hate that shit.
What a world we live in.
Yeah.
All right, that's the Cronem show. This how we gonna end it?
I mean, you gotta end it.
I thought I did. This the Cronem show. This is DJ Las Vegas, aka D Sinatra, aka. You tell him who the fuck you is if you got any more AKAs.
No, just or Dex.
Just don't call him nigga.
Call me Dex.
Don't call him nigga.
Don't call me Negro, Negar, Negar, any of the nigs with the ERA, etc. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, official VFTV. Type that into your Google search, you'll find me.
I'll be struggling to find you on Instagram because I never remember what to search. I'm like, what the fuck is this guy's name? And I'm
Just-
like, V.
just
I'm
type-
like,
just type
LV.
Vagez.
I'm like, nah. it's
Just
not
type
Las
Vegas and you'll find me. Google search DJ Las Vegas, LAZVAGEZ for all of my work I've done with 80% of the Toronto fucking rap industry.
He hosted my mixtape,
Plenty, like a couple of them, no?
but he hosted mine.
Yeah,
The mixtape John T. Laker Volume 1 with Traps and Trunks. I think they're out of Memphis.
yeah. Shout out to them, man.
Word. So, niggas ain't doing it like that.
And yeah, thank you for having me on the Cronem show, taking over the GTV, the Manem show shit. Fuck,
I
like,
don't see why not. I don't know where Gutsy's at, so I got my own segment now. I'm about to have the gal them pull up tomorrow. It is what it is.
that's what's up. Yeah.
The shizzle dizzle.